Tonight on an all-new OnPoint Podcast presented by Beer League Outdoors. Craig's got interesting facts on why you need to travel to Flin Flon, Manitoba. The ice is still not safe enough to start the quest for 40 Northerns. Winter is here. That means the deer hunting days are numbered. And yeah, we're still walking. One time saddling means tight season. This, so much more coming up next on an all-new OnPoint Podcast presented by Beer League Outdoors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the OnPoint Podcast presented by Beer League Outdoors. If you're not in the pros, you're in the beer leagues.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the OnPoint Podcast presented by Beer League Outdoors. Friends, we've made another Sunday, and it's the 10th episode.
10th week. Yeah.
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 We haven't missed a week.
No.
We're killing it. We're making big moves. Craig, you and I are the only ones who've been to all 10.
Yes, sir.
That's true.
And Knoxville in the background. Knoxville's been
yeah.
here at the mall because it doesn't happen without him.
I've missed one for deer camp.
You missed one for deer camp.
Yeah.
Dave has been in and out.
Yeah.
Welcome
back.
I kind of
That's not my fault.
I like the fourth guy swing though.
Yeah.
I like that we have our fourth in and out. Gives everybody
Variety.
fresh perspective, gets everybody out there. But the flamethrowers pointed at me. Nice. Anyways, anybody who doesn't know, if you're
Flamethrower.
tuning in for the first time, I'm Ian West. I run this circus. I'm the ringmaster, trying to make it happen. I'm about as stressed out as any movie with a ringmaster in it.
That's fair.
Yeah, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Chris Gillespie, I'm back.
Greg Bradley.
Dave Hutnick. Mm-hmm. That's it, right?
Yeah, the guy that brought the
somebody's
cigar
got some volume on.
That's
Mine's off.
Who's? Oh, there's the bad guy right
might be
there.
me. No, mine's quiet.
Nope, it was you.
Was it me? Maybe it was a little up. Okay.
And Johnny Knoxville, all the way from California behind the
Right?
scenes.
Hanging out in the back.
Big guy. Nothing to do.
We don't have enough money for a camera back there. Like, it was all good and dandy, and then when I found out what it was going to cost to actually put Johnny on film,
Yeah.
it's not in the budget. No. It is not in the budget.
Santa might bring you one.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho. It's not, like, how far are we away
Couple weeks,
now?
man. Couple
Well,
weeks.
let's-
Less than a couple weeks.
2 weeks?
Today's December 14th. Tomorrow, deer season up north is the last day. December 15th shuts down. Like, tomorrow's the last day for them, folks.
man.
I feel super terrible. I wonder how many guys take the Monday, like the last day.
The last ditch Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That's a good question. We don't have, what is it, Pennsylvania that has the flintlock season? that goes into January.
Yes.
Yeah,
Flintlock.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Not
else.
muzzleloader, flintlock.
No.
Yeah,
That's going back
flintlock,
a few
yeah.
years.
Flintlock.
I would like to go and do that kind of
There's an episode
kind
of
thing.
Meat Eater where I think the episode like Flash in the Pan
Yeah.
or something, and they talk about how there's an extended season for deer where it's flintlock only. So
It's like your
growing up, a lot of
cleanup
kids,
tag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
a lot of
right,
kids
yeah.
in Pennsylvania, according to the show, used to get flintlocks as a Christmas present because they're going to go hunting after.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good episode.
That's great.
This is super interesting.
Awesome.
I wish we had something like that here.
Yeah.
Even if like what are the odds you shoot one during
Not
the flint
allowed.
off? Flint off
not
season.
allowed.
We're not allowed to what?
Flintlock.
Flintlocks.
Yeah.
You can use the flintlock here.
Well,
That's
I mean,
surprising.
It's under the muzzleloader.
it's
I
not an
do
assault
believe.
weapon.
Nah, maybe.
Depends how scary does it look.
How fast can you reload it? Those guys back in the 1812 war, they could do like 4 a minute.
I like the
Machines.
number 6 on the
board?
The idea board is guy shit. I like that.
You know.
I like that. So
Guy
we're
shit.
we're
Guy shit.
we're gonna file.
Cigar lighter
We're gonna
here.
go through this all. We got a ton of things to talk about tonight. And I'm sure that since we never talk about our top 3 ever, yes,
It's
and-
right
I
into
think
deer
you almost
season.
made it once. Out of 10, you almost made it
well,
once.
almost.
Those
And
are just filler anyways.
we're gonna finish the show up with the goods,
Something a
the
little
exciting part.
near and dear
Only
to Ian.
because I'm going to get so upset by this that
yeah, we got to leave that to the end.
it's not like we could start with this and then finish off with the great folks from Flin Flon.
we wouldn't
Yeah,
make
like-
any other point.
Check out my hoodie all the way from Flin Flon, Manitoba. Thank you so much for sending me this in the mail.
It is a real place.
I did check all the pockets for plane tickets, but I didn't see any.
I don't think they get you
Mayor
all
George Fontaine.
right?
Thank you very much. That's super nice of them to do that.
Yeah.
I really want to go to Flin Flon now. I was looking at it on the Google Maps today.
Yeah.
She's way up there.
What kind of a drive is that? Because
30 hours, 30
on a
hours.
plane
That's
is a
it?
different thing.
I'd like to drive there.
What's the flight though? Like hop on Porter from Billy Bishop, probably 3, maybe 4 hours. Not even.
Depending, yeah.
Right?
Is there an airport in Flin Flon?
Yes, there is.
Okay, well, fill me
One
in.
runway.
You have the big.
all you need.
You have the big information here.
Right.
You've been researching.
Yeah.
Flin Flon fun facts.
All right, give her.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Major export. Go.
Did you write down?
Copper and zinc.
Ooh.
No way.
Look at that.
No way. Copper and zinc. So it's a mining town.
Yes, it is.
How much? What's the population?
5,186.
No way.
I like it.
I really.
I like that.
4,982 in Manitoba.
Yeah.
203 in Saskatchewan.
No
Because-
way.
It borders 2
I
provinces.
did notice that. I've never been to Saskatchewan. I'd like to check that out for the afternoon.
I haven't
If,
done Manitoba.
Close your eyes and hit cruise.
Crazy, eh?
You'll wake up and you're out of gas.
Did you write down when the deer season opens?
I did not.
So you skipped over the important facts.
Drop the ball.
You talk. You give us some facts. I'm going to Google this.
He's going to do your homework. Go.
Over the years, there has been 17 NHL players from Flin Flon.
Really? I guess
Really?
Most notably, Bobby Clark.
Bobby Clark's from Flin Flon,
Good
Manitoba.
old Bobby Clark.
No way.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ken Baumgartner.
Ken Baumgartner, yeah. He was a good Leaf.
Yeah. No, wasn't that. Was he Baumgartner or Gartner?
No, but Ken Baumgartner
Was he?
played for the Leafs.
Was he?
I think so.
All right.
Flin Flon, deer season.
Keep going.
It was home of Canada's largest legal grow-op,
Was.
known as the Ganja Mine. It was grown
Listen,
underground.
They grew it in an old mine.
Whoa,
Underground.
listen to
That's
this.
pretty cool.
It's awesome.
They could do tours still? Like, go ahead, Ian. What do you
Flin
find there?
Flon saddles, Manitoba and Saskatchewan. So deer season may vary by provincial and zone.
Oh, I didn't think of
But
that.
generally runs from early fall, September, October, through December. So this is very interesting because I like shout out to our friends in Flin Flon. But can you run across the border? Like, can I get a deer tag for
jump the
Manitoba
border.
and get a deer tag for
Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan? I don't like interesting. There's got to be mule deer up there too.
They have to have WMUs like we do.
I don't know. With Manitoba often having a rifle season from mid-October to December 15th, and Saskatchewan offering an archery bow season in fall with specific dates depending on your game hunting area, or wildlife management, WMU.
WMUs, yeah. Now, that raises a good question, too. Like, different province, different tag, different hunting license needed,
That's a good question.
right? Like, what if you work in Manitoba but you live in Saskatchewan? It's all in town.
No, it'll just be a residency.
It's province to province, right? Like we aren't talking.
Usually, yeah.
All right, I got.
I don't think.
Like, I can't go
I don't
to-
think ice is going to chase you down.
I can't go to
going
Nova
from
Scotia
Manitoba
to
to
hunt moose without
Saskatchewan.
an outfitter because I'm not a Nova Scotian resident.
Game birds, wild turkeys, ruffled grouse, spruce grouse, Hungarian partridge, ducks, coots, and snipe. Canada geese, we know all about them.
None of those.
Snow geese, we don't have those.
Oh no,
And
Quebec and
the Ross
Midwest.
geese, sandhill cranes. They have a sandhill
we were
crane
talking about the
here.
cranes
We were
earlier.
just talking about the ribeye of the sky.
Ribeye of the sky. I'm trying.
I want to try one. That and emu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-Canadian residents. Oh, there's a lot of.
You're getting deep now. All right,
I'm
Craigie,
looking.
This is like a
keep
deep
going,
dive
keep
in
going.
the-
I'm trying to find the deer.
if you have like rental
For anyone that's
room
interested
there,
in all the legal ramifications of
Yeah.
hunting, there, Ian has your answers here
check in with
shortly.
Ian. Yeah, he'll be the outfitter.
Right?
No, Ian doesn't know.
He's not even paying attention.
No.
What do you got there, bud?
Flin Flon never hosted the Junior World Juniors.
Never.
No
However,
way.
they are well known for their junior hockey team,
Yeah.
the Flin Flon Bombers.
So you got copper, zinc, and hockey
Non-resident.
players. That's major production there. Yeah. I'm guessing timber.
Ooh, it's a little confusing.
Flin Flon was founded in 1927
Non-Canadian resident archery
by the
white-tailed
Hudson's
deer.
Bay
HBC?
Mining and Smelting Company.
Oh.
No way.
Not surprising there.
All right.
Look, they do have mule deer.
Oh.
Mule
Well,
deer.
Saskatchewan, yeah.
Yeah, mule deer non-resident license.
I mean,
I feel like
I'd go
next.
for muley.
Squirrel?
I feel-
How about squirrel? Do they have squirrel?
I feel like
You won't eat squirrel.
You're right.
I think Dave and I are the only ones at the table here that do it.
I wonder when the deer.
do squirrel.
I wonder when the deer
I've shot
rut.
squirrel.
When the deer rut go
Nutty.
on. Yeah, I wonder
Tastes
when
like chicken.
the deer rut
You gotta get all
happens.
the pellets out though. It's you're using game.
Okay, let's get off squirrels. Nobody cares about squirrels.
He's touchy about squirrels with the damage they've
Flin
done.
Flon does have an airport.
Okay.
Single runway.
Well,
Okay.
screens.
Flies
If
regular to
the
Winnipeg.
sandhill crane's the ribeye of the sky, the squirrels, the rat in your
Tree rat.
attic.
The attic rat.
The attic rat.
The attic rat.
Not real high on the game species list.
Not up there in Ian's favorites. Raccoons and squirrels that like to move into his attic. You should
So
rent.
I wonder when the deer rut there. I'm feeling like
Probably the
end
same
of
time as all of
October.
them?
No, they don't. It goes on geographical.
Yeah.
The same deer.
Farther south is
Yeah, and there'll be a lot farther north. So they may rut in mid-October,
Okay.
end of October.
Okay.
Next October would be a great time to go and visit, since you can whitetail deer and
Muley.
mule hunt.
What's the weather like?
Then if you could cross the province,
Cold.
and we could go see the other province,
Right
you
now-
may be able to
right now it's
double up.
cold.
Just sneak next door. It's fine.
Well, how far is it from
I'm
Winnipeg?
excited.
700 plus kilometers.
Yeah, she's a long
700
way from
plus
Winnipeg.
It's a long haul.
I've learned a ton about the province of Manitoba
No kidding.
just by Googling.
Flin
And
Flon.
did you go through all the facts?
Not yet.
The Bombers. How are the Bombers won last night? I checked the stats there.
Did you?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
did.
Check the stats.
I think they won 6-3.
Who'd they play?
I don't remember. I was on their website today
the
though.
Warman Wolverines.
What?
The Warman Wolverines.
What are they?
The other team.
The other hockey team from Saskatchewan.
Oh, but the, like
I don't know.
No, but like
Same league, just a different bro.
Yeah.
we're only Bombers fans here.
Yeah.
Listen,
What else you got there? What
else? Come on.
Interesting facts. Hit
Let's
me.
go.
That's it. I've read them all.
Oh,
out.
there's got to be more interesting there than that.
I got to read this one here.
Okay, go.
Flin Flon was named after a fictional character, Josiah Flintabate Floniton.
No way.
Yep. From the 1905 novel, The Sunless City.
No way. Well, that's exciting.
Say that name again.
Yeah, you did a really good job
I want
pronouncing
to. I
it.
just
read
want
the
to.
writing
I want to
here,
hear him
too.
butcher it.
Very
Flin
bottom.
Flon named after the fictional character Josiah Flint Bailey or
Flynn.
Flint Abbey.
That would be
Floniton. Your writing is
that would be Stephanie's handwriting there.
No,
eh?
it's mine.
that. No,
Well,
it's
who
Scratch
wrote
Greggy.
this?
Oh, I wrote this chicken scratch up top.
Yeah.
Who wrote the nice
No,
stuff?
I did too.
It's all
Oh, really?
capitals though. It's just yeah.
Did you?
Okay. I've never
What's
heard
that
of the
movie?
novel.
What's that movie when Leonardo DiCaprio's on the run because he's forging everything? He just keeps changing his
Oh,
handwriting.
Catch Me If You
Catch
Can.
Me if you can.
Craig Bradley.
Right? You want to start signing my stuff? That's neater than my writing,
Yeah.
man. I went to school for engineering. You don't want to see my handwriting.
Did you
rough.
forge your parents' notes when you were in high school to get out? Never.
No, we were good.
No?
No.
No.
Lee, if you're watching this, you might learn something right now.
You know
Your
what?
son.
I can tell you that Ian West. Even when I signed my name
very
today,
close to
it's
Lee
very
West.
close to Lee West.
Lots of practice there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, a lot of report cards.
Yeah.
A lot of failed tests.
A lot of sign outs.
You know what? I think it was in grade 11, and I failed a test, and they were like, "You're going to have to take that home, right?"
Like hell.
And I put it in my backpack, and he, like everybody else, had handed theirs in for a week, and he was like, "All right, I need your mom or dad to sign that." I'm not even kidding you. I pulled it out of my bag. I put it on the desk. I grabbed a pen off it, and I signed my mom's name and gave it to him. I was like, "You don't care."
Is your phone ringing yet?
No, no. I imagine
Mom's
she
calling.
just. I imagine she just hit the box of wine though.
That explains so much.
One more shake of the head.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh God.
You know what? It's I just had a realization right there. Ashton and I have had a couple hard time the last couple of weeks. Like a teenager growing into adulthood. You know, like 14 going on 44.
Oh yeah.
But really like 14 going on 4.
So you raised. a good
There's been a
point.
lot of bunting heads, and in that moment right there, I
Yeah.
just appreciate that I'm still alive. Thanks, Lee.
Lee's patience.
Yeah, Lee is very patient.
You bring up how things have been going there. Like Seamus just handed me a report card. He did great. Very
Yep,
proud of him.
Yep.
But on what you just said about how many times you perfected Lee's handwriting, you think old Ashman is signed Ian?
No, he has terrible handwriting. It would shock.
I've seen.
I mean, I will
worse.
say it is kind of one of the bonuses to the next generation is none of them can write.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
teach him cursive.
Nothing.
No.
Good
No.
luck.
Yeah,
Good luck.
They're great
kids.
No.
typing.
Yeah.
I can
With
see
their-
Lee's
just their
signature
thumbs.
in my head.
I'll give a shout out to Ian Robson in Brantford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Correct K9.
They're up there doing a little training.
Yep.
Little training with the canines.
Mm-hmm.
How's your pups?
Every day's training day.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, mine are kicking ass.
Good.
They're waiting for Ian to come back.
Yeah. they may-
He's requested a
I did see
a
that
little
in
nibble.
the group chat.
yeah.
Nibble? Yeah,
He's
yeah,
requested a little nibble, so we're gonna set him up with that. I
I
think it'll be
just
good.
showed those pictures again the other day of Titan showing me a
Oh yeah.
day at the park.
Oh yeah.
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 Came up in your memories.
The nightmares. Yeah. Would you like to relive this? Kind of.
Yeah.
That is a big stadium. So we're watching the football game.
AT&T.
AT&T Stadium is in Dallas. I think that's the most expensive stadium in the world. It was like $3.2 billion. It's like a shopping plaza,
Really?
hotels.
I was
like
gonna say you could
The
put
stadium-
It's
You
not
can put
just a
Skydome-
football stadium.
No, none of them
it's
are.
like a city now.
Yeah.
you could put Skydome in that thing.
Yeah. The stadium
for
in
sure you could.
New Orleans.
Yep, that one.
So
Huge.
I've got a coworker that is a huge Falcons fan.
Yep.
He's glutton for punishment.
Sorry to say.
apparently. Like I'm not a sports guy, but even I know that. Come on, Dan. But he was telling me when they built the stadium there, it was 2 or 3 billion something.
Oh, easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
and it was like the cat's ass when they built
You know
it,
what?
and then there's this. It's like,
Look
yeah,
up how much
lose again,
Skydome
Falcons.
cost.
Oh, Skydome.
To build?
What would it build? What would it cost today to build that?
No, what it cost back then? I'll bet you it's $100 million. Think
But
about
I-
what the
But I
difference-
mean, then compared to now, what would that be now?
not even close to $1 billion.
No,
Not even close. It might be worth $300 million.
But
like-
if you throw in all the upgrades that they've done over the last few
Yeah,
years
yeah,
too,
yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah,
there's
that
add in,
Corona
add in,
patio's
add
not
in,
bad.
add in. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Ian, well, we were there for your bachelor party. That I remember up to that point. That was before we almost got kicked out of the casino because I was sober.
That's a problem.
That was weird.
That is a problem.
Eating a Big Mary sandwich with a beer in the other hand. Oh, we think you've had too much.
$570 million.
You see my friends?
$570 million.
You're slow. $570 million. That's not like if you think about that. That's not that bad in terms of like $570 million is a long way from $3 billion.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Death Star in Las Vegas for the Raiders.
$1.2 billion in 2023.
So it's a
There you go.
it's a
Thank
steal
you.
of a deal.
You're
and then
slow.
what I think they put $300 million into it over the last couple of years. I think that was so we're still way under budget of like what a new NFL stadium would cost.
Yeah, it's like a quarter the size.
Yeah,
And
and
there's no mall.
like all admitting like the Skydome was
Like,
never
what's
built like
Parking there is also a little bit better.
than where
Well, there were parking
Oh.
lots outside of the stadium.
Philadelphia has
It's probably a
Skydome.
small city, just that's the parking lot for
Philadelphia
city.
has the
'Cause it's-
greatest parking ever.
there's
for-
You were
so
saying
much,
there's 3
like-
stadiums around one massive.
yeah, one parking lot, 3 stadiums. The Flyers, the Phillies, and the Eagles all play in the same parking lot.
Go Birds.
It's the size of Port Hope. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It's a
yeah.
parking lot.
And
Yeah.
and the cool thing about they had covered parking spaces. Like it's not even covered. It's kind of like a carport.
Carport,
But it goes for like
shade
a mile,
covers?
and it had everybody's names on them, right? And that was season ticket tailgaters. So you got your spot
That,
every
you know
week
what,
for you
that's
to bowl
something
in.
I'd love to go to. Is
Power
A
to
proper
every
tailgate?
To like
A
you have
stateside
to buy
tailgate.
these for the year, and
Yeah.
you get there was power to all of them.
So those
like
are campsites.
It was cool. Yeah.
Plug your RV in.
I would love to go to just a real tailgate, like a U.S. tailgate.
Maybe in the future, not
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
You know
like-
what?
I
In
feel
the-
like that trip would be a
in
little
the
scary
fall
right
too.
now.
If the Phillies made the
I
World
can't
Series,
afford it. That exchange
if the
rate's
Phillies
rough.
made the World Series,
yeah.
it's quite possible that the Flyers, Phillies, and Eagles would play on the same night.
Really?
Yeah, think about it, right?
That's a full parking lot.
It'd be the start of the NHL season. You'd be into the NFL season, and MLB playoffs would be going.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many cars that is in the parking lot. It's got to be
All of them.
40,000.
So, I mean, imagine the highways in and out. You got to have some major
Nope.
roads.
We're camping.
It's
We're
on
camping.
the. It's not in Philadelphia. So I went to a Phillies game, but I never went into Philadelphia. It's on the very
The
edge of
outskirt?
Philadelphia.
That's
like,
smart.
Smart.
Like
That
you
is
have
smart.
You
I
go
was
out
leaving
to
Toronto
the city.
last night, and there was a blue. Or,
you can't move.
There was a hockey game on
No.
last night with the Leafs
can't
playing.
move.
Crazy.
And, we're looking at we were gonna go out for a birthday celebration after everything, and we're looking at just the maps. It's like, okay, well, we can go across the DVP, or we're at the bottom of the DVP. We can go across the Gardner right now, but the map's red.
Oh, yeah.
Up the DVP, and then west on 401 is also red.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're coming to the end of a hockey game here. We're downtown Toronto. DVP was rough as it was.
Well, the Gardner's the only real way.
Yeah.
Like whichever way you go on the Gardner, up the DVP or whatever. But terrible. But where the Patriots play, I always thought it was close to Boston.
Yeah.
It's nowhere close to Boston. It's an hour out. It's in the middle of nowhere. Like it's just Foxborough is
Yeah,
the stadium.
yeah.
Like it's insanity.
I always found it kind of funny. Like Toronto stadiums, both of them right downtown.
Yeah.
Hamilton, same thing. It's right downtown. Ottawa, right in town.
But I don't
Except for
remember.
the hockey one, the rink.
There's no more
The
parking
rink is
lots like there
Canada,
used to be,
isn't it?
though.
Yeah.
No.
Like when I remember going to the Maple Leaf Gardens and there was parking lots
Parking.
everywhere, like
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, we
Like-
drove in all the time.
Yeah,
Park.
yeah.
They're buildings now.
They're now condos.
Yeah. Wild, eh?
So one of the things you're saying about stateside, you don't know that you'd want to make the trip right now. I mean, cost alone on it. I was just given an early Christmas present from my friend Kiko. She ordered because she was just on a trip to Calgary. And while she was there, she was very happy to discover that, unlike here in Ontario, where the LCBO doesn't carry any American
Oh, this is
product,
very interesting.
we can't get anything out of the States, right?
Yep.
And so she likes her bourbon. She can't get it. So she was in Calgary. She goes there, and what do you mean? You guys have bourbon? You have everything else that we can't get in Ontario? What's going on? They're, yeah, we don't care. This is good product. We don't have a problem with it. We're still bringing it, and no tariff, no nothing on it, none of the nonsense. So people are still enjoying it there. Well, she found a place that actually still will ship it within Canada, and you're not paying penalties and stuff on it just because Alberta is the one that has it. You're just paying for the shipping from Alberta.
Yep.
But she was getting herself a little bottle of bourbon, just a little 750, like a Mickey of bourbon, and she decided she was going to get me a Christmas present because she knows that I like my rye, but I do like a couple of rums, and one of them that we usually have when we go up to the cottage and we're getting a little polluted is Kraken.
Yep. Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's a video of me where we cut a hole in the ice and they handed me a bottle of Kraken while I'm in the water through the ice.
You're a maniac.
It was antifreeze.
Just kept me warm. It's fine.
It was the longest 51 seconds of my life. So, but anyway, she added a bottle for the same cost as her Mickey of bourbon. She brings it to me on Friday and hands it to me. It's a 60 for the same
Nice.
price as the Mickey of bourbon. She's like, "Yeah, here you go.
Oh,
Thank you, Kiko." But yeah, holy crap! But you can still get. it
Sounds
because it
like
comes-
there's tariffs to me. No tariffs. That's just the regular price.
Yeah. But yeah. She found
That's wild.
a
Yeah.
roundabout for it. I got a buddy in Bowmanville too, Mark. Got a nice bourbon collection in his garage. He built all these lit up shelves. Beautiful, nice collection of
I'm
bourbon.
not a hard booze guy. I've never been.
I don't drink as much as I used to.
I
That's
like
for
I
damn
like
sure.
like a Ryan Ginger.
I like my rye.
Really, eh?
I do like rye.
but
Or a
I
nice
won't
rum.
I won't get polluted on it.
You
Like,
can't give
Do
him
you guys
anything
ever?
that's not clear.
Yeah, I really don't. Like Like, would you drink whiskey in a glass with some ice?
Yeah,
Like,
neat.
just
I've done it. Yeah.
Neat
Yeah.
or on
Yeah.
the rocks.
The
Not my thing at all.
Yeah.
No.
the
It's got to be good.
the stuff I like. I don't know if I can say the name.
Jose
Yeah,
Cuervo.
go ahead.
Yeah, the 99, the Gretzky.
Oh yeah.
Gasoline.
The
Gretzky's
Gretzky
all
maple
the
cask
Gretzky. Yeah,
on
it's good
ice.
stuff. That is good stuff. Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. Little shot of water.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never been. I like vodka.
I like a whiskey
I'm
sour.
a big vodka. Like
Yeah.
if
Here and there.
99%, if
Done
I was
well.
going to have a
Disaronno mixed with,
like a regular drink, it'd be vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like vodka a lot.
Yes.
Orange juice and
That's
vodka,
grand.
good. Everything Diet Pepsi and vodka. Ooh, a little Pepsi, a little lime in there.
And coffee.
Vodka?
Oh my god, I'm brain farting.
Bailey's.
Bailey's.
Yeah,
Bailey's.
Great.
Bailey,
You know what? I've been
Bailey's
getting-
and Disaronno.
I've been getting the
On
PJ's
ice.
salted caramel. I'll put that in my
I was gonna
espresso
bring some tonight.
martinis.
Whoa.
Boy, let me tell you,
I know. I'm
Next Sunday.
I like my espresso.
I'm a beer guy
martinis.
though. I like beer more than like for every vodka hard liquor drink I've had 200 beers. Like I'm a beer guy.
Give or
I
take.
like beer.
Give or take a couple.
What's
Do you
the,
do you like hopsy beers?
I used to.
No.
I used to drink a lean.
I don't
strong
mind.
beer,
I don't mind like
Hops and
I
Robbers
like
and
I
Bone
like that kind of
Shaker.
beer
Yeah.
with deer.
stuff that would
like
make
with
your
dinner.
teeth wiggle.
Like if I was having
With the right
dinner,
meal,
yeah,
yeah.
Like if I was
Yeah.
having dinner, I'd like an IPA or something like that. But most of the time, just
What was
Pabst
that
or
other
Coors
one?
Light or Bud Light.
Yeah, there were a few really hoppy ones. Keith's Cascade Mason I used to drink. The Hops and Robbers, Barking Squirrel,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Bone
Barking
Shaker,
Squirrel's good.
Bone Shaker,
Yeah.
and the Mad Tom. You can get the twice as mad.
I think
You're chewing
I've seen
that
that
beer.
one.
I
Yeah,
think they're
you're
either
eating it.
It's
really,
good.
they're
Mm,
either
but you gotta
really,
like it.
really good
You
or
gotta
they're
like
really
it.
bad.
Really
It's like
they're like
espresso,
yeah, like
right?
they're either top notch or just can't deal with.
Can't even
Yeah.
But
stomach one.
again, it depends on if it's a good one or not. Like the other night, Thursday, I'm at my barber Johnny, and
Yep.
I walk in. He's like, "You want an espresso?" You know I do. Had two before I even sat in the chair. A guy runs in. He didn't have an appointment. It was last minute. I was suddenly free for the evening after that. I'm like, "You go ahead and take mine. I'll sit in after you." And we chatted. And Johnny's like, "You want another espresso?" So I'm 3 in, and it's at like 7 p.m. by this point. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you have just because Christmas is just around the corner? Do you have like a Christmas drink that you like to partake in? Is there like anything special when you have
know
it at
what?
the holidays?
Last year when I was with Sabina, she used to make this mulled wine. That was pretty good. That was really good, actually.
No.
I'm not crazy about eggnog.
No.
No.
Oh.
I used to drink as a kid. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, as a kid, I loved eggnog.
I used
Now,
to
man,
love it a lot too.
yeah.
I still do. I
with
still like it a
rum in
lot.
It isn't a little bad, man.
And I'll still drink it out of the container.
Yeah.
Eggnog?
Yeah.
Best way to start your day. Oh, you don't like raw egg though, do you?
I don't mind. I don't mind raw
I
eggs
I
at
drink
all.
eggs.
I put them in my smoothies all the time,
Yeah. Yeah.
but not eggnog.
I remember I was dating a girl and
Nog.
she was so
I think the
grossed out
nog.
Just the nog.
Just
by the word nog.
You want some
Hold the
nog?
nog.
What do you like? Ice and
What is-
eggnog?
what
I
is the
probably
nog?
haven't had a glass of eggnog since I was 6.
Yeah.
My
like,
kid loves it.
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Loves
what it is.
I haven't had it in a long time.
No.
Maybe I'll have to try a
No,
glass.
I was seeing a girl
Have a
at one
little
point.
cup.
She was so grossed out by me drinking the egg whites, right?
Oh yeah.
I was
yeah.
making protein shake the one day, and I made her one too, and gave it to her. She's like, "That's really good." I'm like, "You want to know why?" I don't know. I'm like, "That had egg whites." She's like, "Really? It looks so gross." I'm like, yeah, it's good though, right? She's like, yeah.
Craiger, did you check the ice?
Oh.
No,
No.
I didn't.
Have you heard any rumors?
It's been really quiet.
It has been.
There's-
That's the-
I've been looking and checking on the pages, and it's quiet.
Well, we've had a lot of snow on top of it. I don't think it's had a chance to freeze yet, but we're gonna get some warm days coming up. So if that melts a little bit and then snaps cold again,
Yeah.
But that ice that melt, like the snow's not going to melt it back to glare ice
No,
without
no.
2 weeks of
it's gotta
warm
be
weather,
clear.
And rain.
Yeah.
right? So
Need that water. on
realistically, by warming up, it's going to hurt the ice more because all it's going to do is make another layer of water
Slush.
underneath
I was
that,
gonna say you're
and
gonna
then
get layers.
it's never going to freeze right.
This is not going to be.
it. So go out there with
No,
a
it's
shovel.
not going to be a year of 36 inches ice by any means. Or
So this 40 and 40 is going to be hard.
30 and 40 and 30.
3 out of
40 and 30 days.
That's right.
Still got access to the camp up
I can
north.
say that when you came
Yes.
down, when
I
you
bet
were
you they got ice.
When
Yeah.
you were down today, did
Always.
you? You know what? In my experience, the further north you go, the thinner ice, early ice, way thinner ice.
They're on in Nipissing.
Are they?
Yeah.
I got to check with Blake actually.
But
He's
like
up on
small
Sparrow.
lake, I can tell you that I've been where Simcoe had a foot ice, and I drove 2 hours north of here, and that lake didn't have 6 inches,
Really?
and probably didn't have 4 inches the
You
weekend
think that's
before.
got anything to do with the wind coming across it?
No, it has to do with the snow amount. 100%. That
And
like
the lake depth.
that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
super deep lake. We're
Well,
talking
my
over
buddy-
100 feet. But think about this: if it gets one skim, and then that night it snows a foot, that's enough ice
Insulated.
to hold
Yeah.
that, but never enough ice to get cold enough to start building.
No. So
That I've seen that happen a lot. There is
They'll
some
insulate
lakes though
what's
that
there,
freeze
keep
up
it
really
cold.
good.
yeah,
There were some lunatics out on Bay Quinte yesterday or today.
I've heard.
saw that.
You know what? I've seen more reports of people going through than I've seen pictures of fish.
What'd you catch? A Jimmy.
It's a new tactic.
Hypothermia.
You're diving for fish.
Every year
Can't
they
buy a
go,
truck, but
they
I wait
rush
for one to
out
go
there.
through.
What is it? What's the claim to fame to be the first one to?
First guy to get a
Catch a
fish.
giant.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No.
Just catch a giant.
Do you think that?
What do those survival hypothermia suits cost?
Good one's $1,000.
How
Yeah,
much is
but
a
like-
ice hut?
Like a dry suit.
Good one's $1,000
like
bucks.
the-
Dry
yeah,
suit will cost you a lot more than that.
Yeah, a survival suit and like what we think is a survival suit.
No, I'm
and a
talking
dry
like the bright
suit.
orange ones they give to fishermen in the Bering Sea, right?
Yeah.
Something to keep you alive.
That's a
Yeah,
dry
but,
suit.
but that's what
yeah.
guys wear those here,
Yeah.
but they just don't wear the dry suit, right? There's two different levels of like the ones they wear here will help you float,
There's the weekend where
but
they
it
can
won't
find you.
They're still $500 or $600, aren't they? And then, but they won't keep the water out. That's the problem.
No,
you
no.
just. I was telling you the other day because I was like, "Wear yours. At least they'll find the body."
Telling me.
Yeah.
Telling me.
Talon.
Yeah.
Drove that home.
I get a little
Beat
heated.
that dead horse
But
into
like,
the
I
ground.
don't understand. So let's go through this. We're going to save lives here right now. I talked you
Hopefully.
out of going out on the ice to drill holes.
Yeah.
And you said I'm only going 20 feet off from shore, and I said, well, you can drown in a cup of water. And I was said also,
Just pictures on 5-gallon pails.
if I went through in 5'10" of water, 5'10" of water,
Mm-hmm.
my nose would still be above water, and you would be gone.
So
Mine wouldn't.
It's not just about the height of the water. The video of me where we took the chainsaw, cut through the ice,
Mm-hmm.
the bar was bottomed out. It was 16 inches of ice. It just barely tickled its way through the ice. We had to beat it with sledgehammers and mauls and a big spike just to get that out. And we put a 2x4 across the opening because, well, one, you need something to be able to climb back out. The other is if there's a current.
Oh, it's just gonna suck you right under.
Exactly.
You're gone.
Hold on.
Yeah. The water's not staying still underneath. It's doing water.
Yeah.
things.
But I was just explaining that, like,
find you at the
if
lift
you
box.
if you fell the wrong way
Game over.
in 3 feet of water and you slid under the ice, good luck opening your eyes.
Yeah, you're not
to,
finding the opening.
Well, and you'll never
to
find
find the
opening.
hole. So I talked you out of going, like
Yeah.
the fact that,
then
like,
And then some.
And then
but
some.
it just boggled my mind because you kept being like, no, I'll be fine. Well, that's what everybody says before we go to their funeral. Right? Like, I'm just being serious. It, like,
Ian, you were preparing your speech, and it was
I
not a
like-
nice one.
You were,
Yeah.
preparing, you were preparing my eulogy.
I'm gonna.
I was.
told that F.
I'm not gonna lie. I opened up the group chat and went, nope.
Nope. I'm gonna take a pass on this
but
one.
like, I like personally know at least 5 or 6 people who've passed away through the ice.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing.
As a
Isn't
kid,
it?
I fell through an Omimi.
Yeah,
Only up to my hips, and that was enough for me to go. "Whew, nope.
I think like we were talking today. I bought a mini chainsaw that I was super proud about.
That thing's cute.
It is, and then I
It's cute.
It's adorable.
it is.
a little baby.
It's like a chainsaw, but cuter.
Yeah,
It'll be real handy for limbing, though.
They're
Not
awesome.
gonna
it will be,
I
but
have a
it,
little
like,
one like that too. Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah, it'll be super handy. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah.
need it. It'll be quiet. Like it's not that loud either, which I was a little
Battery
surprised about.
powered.
So, I lost my train of thought.
It happens.
Chainsaw. Probably talking about the guard.
But anyway, it's not worth dying over a perch or
No.
pike or right.
Anything.
And
Yeah.
and like the key to the thing is
I'm just really excited.
We're just gonna Photoshop it.
wanna
and
get
it
out
for
of
sure. But I think that the excitement is what leads to people
Well, it's
Risking?
it's
risking their
Making
lives.
mistakes.
early ice
Yeah.
guys, early snowmobile guys, early ATV guys, seasonal stuff like that. You get just so amped to go.
Yeah.
Right?
So we were talking about that a little bit earlier too, with like the seasonal activities, like
Yep.
the difference between buying a quad versus a snowmobile. How many years do you get to use a snowmobile? If you're not getting snow, well,
Yeah,
it's
that's
sitting
the-
there costing you. Same thing. There are businesses based around people that rent ice huts there has got to be years
For now.
where they're like,
They're hurting. They're hurting.
For now,
they've got like if there's a year where you're just not getting the ice.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to imagine what the insurance is on it or the liability. I'm not even going to ask. But what if you just don't have the ice and
Well, look at ski
your
resorts.
year is bank exactly.
Brimacombe.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you can
Locally, Brimacombe, they were hurt the one year real bad.
you can use
Yeah.
a snow maker,
But even
so much.
only so much.
but even
Only so
like
much.
snowplow guys,
Well,
doesn't
last-
snow, no money.
No,
like
last-
can you
Snowplow
imagine
guys.
me in
last year we had 1 or 2 snowfalls. I remember the one snowfall. The
Yeah, it
banks
wasn't
on the
great
side of my
last
driveway were 8 feet high,
Yeah, my
We had
driveway
lots of
sucked.
snow last year.
and then
Did
it was
we?
nothing. No,
Yeah, we did.
here?
Yeah, we did.
Maybe you
I was
did.
I was in New Orleans, and I got a
How was
photo.
the snow?
I got a phone call and a message with
Yeah?
like 4 feet of snow in my driveway, and
And
I'm
you
like, huh.
laughed and laughed.
No, we did get
our
a
ice
lot of-
season was
I called
last
up
year.
a buddy and said, "Is your kid available to plow my driveway?"
We've gotten more snow so far this year than I had at my place last year.
No,
At my
no,
place.
you're no in where Thunder Bay.
Curtis.
Like no, not even close. We had a ton of snow last year because I had to get you to come over in the middle of the night to get my driveway opened up. Remember?
No, last year was not that bad for me.
We,
Highest it
we
got
don't
was
live in
once.
different places.
We had
We had that
We had
one really huge one.
huge
and then it just
snowstorms.
tapered off.
That was
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
One bad one. That was it.
But it stuck around. That was the thing. It's
Yeah,
it
yeah,
stuck.
yeah.
Once it was down, right?
it's
Like
not
it didn't
gonna
melt
melt.
off. And that's
No,
honestly,
I think last year we had crazy amounts.
we had.
this year caught me off guard. It came so fast.
Yes.
And
I
it
remember
stayed.
last year ice fishing. We started off really good,
Yeah.
and then we got a lot of snow, and then it got a lot slushy.
Up
Like,
north,
really
it was
slushy.
bad. Last year, not so much. The year before, that was a lot. My buddy Blake and his brother Jesse were snowed in for four
maybe.
or 5 days, and
We had
then
lots of
they
snow
ran
last year.
out of starting to run out of supplies.
I don't know.
Jesse likes he's a very carb driven guy. He likes his bread and sandwiches,
yeah.
chips and whatnot. So I went to the Lickbow and loaded up on some supplies for the boys and made an aid mission north.
I think maybe we did have the dumpings of snow, but it was cold.
It was a
Really,
cold
it was
year.
cold really,
Yeah.
really late. Like
was
We haven't
spring
had
was a
snow
long
like
winter.
this. We
Spring,
haven't had
yeah.
snow like this in a long, long
Do you remember
time.
being a kid and them telling you, "Hey, when you're walking on the snowbanks, don't touch the power lines"?
what?
I'm not
I
that
remember
old.
that.
Oh, don't reach up because they
Don't
were
touch
so
the power
big.
lines. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, on the snowbanks. Growing
Yeah.
up in Peterborough and Millbrook. Yeah.
Do you think the
Don't
power
touch the
lines
power
were shorter though?
No, but I was.
Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you think we've moved them up through the decades? They're higher now.
idiot
I bet
proofing?
they are.
If you get
Drive
so
down
because you
Highway
remember,
7.
like,
yeah,
can
get
see
north
the
and go along the old lines. That
yeah,
were like,
because if you think the ones they used to have the,
Oh,
like, I'm
a
thinking
lot
a
of
pole
drip.
with the
the
metal
old poles, yeah.
with the metal off them, holding
Yeah.
the.
Yeah,
I don't think they were like they are now.
No.
not even
They're
close.
half-
burying
That would
most
make
of
sense, though.
Half
Yeah.
the height of them now.
Yeah,
I mean, that being said, I got lines that run in front of my place that are pretty low.
Yeah, but
I've
they're
lost-
also
I've lost a
burying
couple of
lot
drones
the new
that way.
lines. Your drone? No, someone lost a drone in front of Dave's place.
Someone did.
Someone's drone.
Someone definitely didn't see the power line, and
I've never had a drone that made a
squirrels.
like every drone I ever had broke the same way. Hit a
From
tree.
you running it into something?
Yeah, no, I don't.
it is the leading cause of
I-
deaths among
Those
drones.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I ever hit somebody. I watched Mark Hunter one time
purpose.
climb up 20-foot bush to get a drone
retrieve
back.
it?
Yeah, and it was like I don't know how he even got up there, but he got it back.
Train a squirrel.
I did nuke one I was trying to film with the drone in the house one day because I needed like a floating shot
Okay.
of something, and I did hit the ceiling, and that drone died.
Game over.
I had one that would I think that I had a drone that didn't update correctly, and it was garbage, right? Like
Us filming your 35K walk, we had
Yeah.
Jordan, and Jordan had a drone, and
for 36 seconds.
yeah, his battery was way, way lower than he thought it was, and he got some great shots with it, and then all of a sudden it was like,
Return home.
I'm going that way, but home wasn't where he was.
I
Home was
did-
going back
I-
to Ian's place.
Yes.
and we're driving along. There it is.
I had one on the lake that disconnected and went back and
it
landed
waterproof?
itself in the lake for like a kilometer away, and I was like trying to figure out where we had turned it on, and
The
we
thing with the higher end ones where you make sure you set your home point
I am home.
and you can manually set it.
yeah.
Yeah. Control.
I
Especially
also-
when you're flying over water.
Yeah, but
or
like
Afterthoughts.
realistically, he had to be convinced not to walk on 2 inches of ice, and I had to be convinced to put the guard back on the chainsaw. So hitting the home screen seems like a challenge.
Seems like it might be a problem.
Oversight.
Deer hunting is wrapping up.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the whole deer thing and drones and getting that intermixed.
Disappointment.
Have you seen those like big 6-prop ones that you can use for deer retrieval? With
They can retrieve them.
Oh,
I've been asked to track for guys with mine
I bet you
because of
have.
the thermals.
it's illegal in Ontario.
No,
No,
not
for-
to track
for
for hunting,
recovery.
for recovery.
It's illegal in Ontario.
Is it really?
Yes. Yes, it
Good
is.
thing you didn't do it.
It is
Good to know.
illegal. It
Yeah.
is 100% legal, and I know that there's a lot of talk about trying to, like, why is that?
Oh, ethical
But it-
recovery. You know, there's a
Yeah, but
there's
it-
an
but-
argument to be made. I think
Yeah.
For
for recovering one. If you can't, you made a hit on it, and you want to recover that animal. I can see there being an ethical argument about.
okay,
I want to collect that animal
I-
that is
I-
potentially injured.
I totally, I agree with you 100%.
I am all for making sure. Hey, if you injure an animal, in my mind, your tag's filled. Whether you were successful or not, you fired your shot and you hit something. That's my opinion.
So that
This is
is
outside of
that
my
is
realm.
that is a great point.
Yeah.
Now, if they let that,
Hmm?
how would you stop the unethical hunters from just flying the
Unfortunately,
thermodrome
That's-
all over
that's
the
what
place
sets these
looking
laws
for
in
deer
place,
at
right?
night?
There it is.
And
Yes.
again, probably like my consumption of beer over the years, that for every ethical person who uses it
There's a few
to,
of us that might not be like us.
I would say that there's 200 guys out there who would love to be able to fly a thermal drone over the property and find where the big
do a
bucks
deer
are.
drive with them or some crap.
No, you just need to find where the bucks are bedded.
Oh yeah, you just track them.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to drive anything.
yeah.
Like, that's not the important
I'll
part.
put it
The
this way,
important part
like-
is to know where he's sleeping during the day,
Yeah.
right? So that's why.
Like
I know that
I can track a squirrel.
Yeah.
All day
I know
long.
very much so too that some places in the States, like if you fly a drone, you can't hunt for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's like corn over
Yeah.
for turkey hunting. You
Yeah.
can't have put feed out for a week prior to hunting that spot.
Yes,
You know, even in the States,
but
one of the problems they have is that
how many folks out there? I could name some addresses
you could.
for sure. That are just throwing corn out there and hunting over it during the turkey season.
Well, I know. Just the other day, I watched a video of a guy.
God, I hope I get summoned to court for that.
There was a game warden's chatting with a guy, got him to come down out of his deer stand because he's stateside and there's no baiting in the state he's in. And he says, "Well, what's out in front there?" He's like, "I didn't put no apples, no nothing down there." He's like, "Yeah, we didn't ask you about apples or anything, but
Weird
interesting."
that you
weird.
brought that up.
So they pulled all the footage off his game camera, aiming at the spot that he's hunting.
Uh-oh.
And he says, "Well, here's a raccoon licking the ground because he's putting out buck jam.
Yeah.
And even buck jam's not allowed there
No.
for baiting because it gets into the dirt, and it's going to smell and."
So in
flavor
those
a lot
places, I
longer.
wonder if you're allowed to grow food plots, because there's no difference between a food plot and a bait
Yeah,
pile.
Go out and plant some clover, plant
No,
some
but
radishes, plant oak trees.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you can't bait a deer with a bag of corn,
Can you hunt over a feed plot?
can you hunt over corn that has only been planted for the deer? Like most, like it'll probably be written in the rules
Well,
of
because you can hunt a cornfield, right?
Like,
They do.
hold on. So I believe the law will read in normal farming practices.
Yes.
So.
Not specific for.
Yeah.
Right?
Animal
It's
So
like a little gray
if you
area.
have well, it's not really gray, because I'll guarantee you that no farmer anywhere in North America is planting corn in the middle of the woods. So that would be
It's a great spot.
right.
Corn loves all this shit.
I would be willing to bet, and in some of those states that if you had a wagon tip over, you wouldn't be able to hunt that field.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be baiting deer.
I think
Yeah.
again that's going to come down to the discretion of the officer, and they're going to go in. Really, you're getting a ticket, bud.
For sure. But I think that, like,
Yeah.
if that wasn't the case, there'd just be dump grain bins all
And
over
again,
the
we
place.
have to have these rules in place because there are so many people that want to bend the rules to get the upper hand rather than doing the ethical thing.
Well, if you look at the Bassmaster Elite Series,
Where they're
like 90%
jamming
of the
full of
rules
lead.
are by one guy.
Yeah.
Like from the 70s all the way to the 90s, they basically just followed them around. They're like, "Oh, well, we forgot about that." And
Wasn't there
Oh,
just a
that's-
tournament again where they found them either putting more fillets in them or lead or what it was? They were.
Oh, is that the kayak guy?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a
The
that
not
was
kayak
that
guy?
you know, well, like as far as cheating, that was at least that was clever this time.
What
Well,
was
that
it?
was pretty good.
What was
He
it?
cut a kayak out that looked like he was sitting in a kayak to
Yeah.
take the pictures,
But
but
he was
he
in
had it
his
strapped
boat.
to the back of a bass boat. And they only caught him because he was pulling it out, and somebody took a picture. So in
How long has he been
You
doing
thought you
that?
were
yeah, but
smart,
so in
right?
kayak tournaments, it's not like a bass tournament where in the morning you would go through, check off, and everybody blasts at the same spot.
Yeah.
You can go on these
Launch wherever.
wherever. So he was launching wherever, and then just drive the boat around. And then when he caught a fish with his bass boat, and all
Threw
his,
them in the kayak.
Pull out the props.
no, he just sat in. He just all he had was the seat and the green bottom, and he would pull his thing out and take a picture down. And all you could see was the kayak, as if he was sitting in the water. But when you saw the pictures, it was just the kayak cut as wide as the boat,
I mean-
and then strapped to the.
You got to give him
cleats.
credit. You got to give him a little credit.
Creative cheater.
Yep.
So getting back to this, to the.
But
deer-
how many
the-
of like?
no,
And here's a story. But
Hold that
how
thought.
how many
Yeah.
people? How many have we just not caught yet?
A lot.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, of course, a lot.
I
You know,
like a lot. Like if they're going that far, I watched another.
that's more effort than just doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
not
know?
as consistent.
I've worked with guys. I've worked with guys that you're going through all this effort to find a way to screw the pooch and not do your job. It would be less effort just to do your fucking job,
Just get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
right? Greggy, what were you were?
So getting back to the food plot and cornfields.
Yeah.
So if the farmer said,
That 10 acres where it kind of jogs in and out,
That little dog leg there, yeah.
don't cut that. Just cut straight across.
Hey, leave me a couple
Yeah.
rows.
Yeah, like that would
Leave
be.
20 rows.
That would be. I don't know. Like,
What's
it- well, that's seed for
if you
next
could
year.
find somewhere in
Any
like
seed
that you
next
were reseeding or a reason for that.
I guess it depends on your crop too. What's your return per acre? Is it
So,
worth it for a deer?
I don't know.
or
So,
is-
but do you think that like if Joe Blow can't put a bag of feed here, that this guy who owns the property here should be able to have 10 acres of the most manicured deer feed in the whole world, and that we're doing the same thing, or we're not doing the same thing? Like,
it's
in
the same thing.
like
it's
I-
just
like
different.
same.
I mean,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It like
How many
I
different
read
Different way
off
of doing
of
the same
I
thing.
read comments
every
all the
criminal
time
act
on
in the world
YouTube.
because of loopholes.
Yeah, I read comments all the
Same
time, and
stuff.
they're like, "You can't bait like that. You're not a hunter if you don't bait." And then you go and click on their channel, and they're sitting on top of,
A pile of apples.
Yeah.
Well, no.
You're in
They're
an orchard.
they're sitting on top of soybeans with
I planted that
corn
apple tree.
Yeah, you're in a
planted
wheat
beside long grass,
Yeah.
and it's a deer spot and it's a food plot.
Yep.
And the only reason why any of this is here is for the deer. So I'm not sure. Like I've often thought about like who's right, who's wrong. I think that if you like. If you can have a food plot, you can have a
Everyone's
corn
going to
pile.
have a feeling on it. I personally feel if you put in the effort to make your environment where you are going to live and hunt more hospitable for the species that you're trying to bring in and raise and manage, I don't have a problem with a food plot for the animals. And if you're going to hunt on it, okay, that's my opinion on
Hey,
it.
look at the soybean field.
Look at those soybeans.
So you,
Look at all those geese.
but you would be in favor that you across the street couldn't put a bag of corn down. That's the argument here.
That's
not
the argument.
Like,
That is the argument. I'm A-okay with people hunting over a food plot that they've put the effort in to grow. I don't see that as the same as going out and dumping a bag of
Just
corn
dumping a bag of
in
corn
a
and-
spot. I mean,
So
and again,
you're a big fan of.
I'm okay with baiting.
you're-
I think it's a more ethical way to get a real good, clean shot. I am all for baiting because you're not going to get a better opportunity to get a real clean.
Okay,
ethical
whoa.
shot.
So you're for food plots.
Yes.
You're against baiting.
Not
but
against
you're
baiting.
for ethical shots on bait plots.
I'm not against baiting. I'm saying that having a food plot, I think, is a great idea if you have the property to do it. But again, we're allowed to bait here, and I like the idea of baiting because, again, if a deer is standing perfectly still and he's relaxed and you get a beautiful, clean shot, you're going to have the best chance of getting a very clean, quick end for that animal, rather than a moving target that's,
All
Skittish and squirrely.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. It's a
Adrenaline's
far
just
better
pumping.
way to go.
I mean, I see
in
the
my
argument.
opinion.
I see the argument.
Yeah, but again, if you're in a place that, like Ian said, you're not allowed to bait,
No, I don't think you should be allowed to have food
then
plots.
a food plot is bait.
It's 100% bait.
It's bait.
It's just the difference between the $15,000 bill and the $2,000 bill,
Yes.
right? Well, it's not even like in equipment and
Time.
a food plot's basically just a rich person's bait pile.
Bait pile.
And you know what? I can think of a lot. I can think of a lot of food plots that just end up with bags of corn on it by December. Right or wrong, I don't know. We're just throwing out the logic here.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure. I'm
First
fine.
thing-
I'm fine with baiting.
Depends
Like
on
if
what
you
you're
carried
hunting,
your
too.
you carried your bait in, good for you.
Yeah,
Onto over.
yeah, I've had to haul a 50-pound bag of corn or a big bag of apples into some real dirty spots that by the end of it I'm huffing and puffing, and yeah, hopefully that's fruitful and you get some return on your effort.
That is true. I've carried a lot of bags of corn this
Carried
year.
a lot of bags of corn. Yeah.
Like a lot of bags, a lot of bags of corn this year.
What's your cardio? Feeding deer.
Yeah, very much. I did.
Oh, do you get any? No.
I did. Yeah.
But they're
They are fat.
They're real fat. Happy deer. Happy to be here.
They keep coming back.
Right? They love me.
My strategy to shoot a mature whitetail from the ground had loopholes in it last week. I had a year and a half old buck bust me in about 30 seconds.
Yes.
But it did make me come home and realize the mistake I had made, and I'm going to correct that this week. I'm probably going to use my new saw too that I purchased.
Yeah. That 2-hour drive up to Little Britain.
Yeah, and then I don't have a backdrop. That was my problem. And they can see
They
through, and
skylined
they're
it.
skylined me, even though I'm not in the sky. They snowlined me. It was totally fine until the
See
snow fell,
movement. Yeah.
Wow.
and now it's white background against camouflage. And I don't know why I didn't think of this, but it totally makes sense
Yeah.
of why he saw me.
Next on the itinerary is deer will be done, but we're going to be you're going to be on the ice, and we're going to be chasing coyotes.
I'm going.
Oh,
ice
I
fishing
want to
too.
go that.
You want to go coyote hunting?
I'd love it. I'd love to see it.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to make a coyote jacket for my pit bull.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm excited for coyote hunting. I'm excited to get on the pike bite. At least you can coyote. Like, it's not as miserable to coyote hunt when it's really cold. It's not as cold as it being on the ice. At least you can get in the bushes and sit down
I think
and
my
kind of keep
least
warm.
favorite
Yeah.
part of coyote hunting is listening to that decoy, man. Listening to a rabbit scream.
Yeah.
And the hearing pro that I have, or the hearing pro, ear pro that I
Yeah.
have is the noise canceling, but amplifying too. So
Yep.
I mean, I'm 50 yards away from this thing that's making kitten meowing or rabbit screaming sounds, and
Good for you on wearing the hearing protection, too.
Oh,
You're the
buddy.
first person I've ever hunted with
I
that
always
wore
have it.
hearing protection.
always have it.
I've never worn it.
Yeah.
I'd have to.
Yeah?
But it's
Yeah.
the headphones they cut off at 80 decibels. I'd like to get the in-ear ones. There's a couple brands. Again, I'm not going to drop names unless they want to give me one.
Careful
but
with that.
Having the ear muffs, when you raise up and you get a good cheek weld, it
Pushes
it'll,
off.
It'll bump, and then this
Yep.
ear's eating it.
Yep. I had at the range. I got a bad vertigo incident from the in-ear ones. Popped
yeah?
out. Popped out as a guy
Really?
fired a 357 right beside my face.
Ooh.
There's a concussive round.
Yeah.
Real snappy.
Yeah. I couldn't get out of bed without for 3 months. Yeah. Exactly. Little,
What about tinnitus?
so yeah. So if I fire anything, I have to have hearing protection.
I always wore hearing protection if I went like clay shooting
Oh,
or
if I'm in the range, it's
shooting,
plugs and
but
muffs.
I never worn any
I like
hunting,
listening.
duck hunting,
Yeah.
or anything like that. I don't know. Yeah, I just find them super uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah,
I
they're-
also didn't wear them for 10 years beside an arc welder, so not the smartest. Yeah,
in a t-shirt.
or not an
And
arc
sunglasses.
furnace, not a welder, an arc furnace.
You ever notice when you call Ian out across the room, he's like, "What?"
Huh?
Yeah. You know
Not
what?
on
To
this
be
side.
honest with you, I have a hard time listening to hearing the kid unless I'm looking at him to see his lips moving.
Yeah, yeah,
And if
yeah.
he's because he doesn't talk loud enough.
Funny enough, I think next week we've got the annual hearing check at work.
Pardon?
What?
Yeah. Huh? I says pardon? Huh? Ever since I was the champ. Yeah, they do it.
We're almost an hour in, so we get into the meat and potatoes of this. I'm trying. I just
Deer's done.
you're-
I've just finally calmed down too. I just felt myself go.
Yeah, that's not going to last. And
way
safe ice.
we
We've talked
go.
about most of the other things we wanted to talk about tonight. I mean,
We got it. Yeah, we got it.
there's other stuff we can chat about, but I think we're going to be running short on time for Ian to vent if we don't let him start.
It's not really event. So last week
Isn't
I said,
All right, go.
let's get in.
You know what? Hang on.
And go.
You want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You guys might actually.
Before you, buddy. We're gonna bring.
We're gonna fire that up for
You'll
you.
fire that up. Go ahead. There's room in here. It's safe. Where's the smoke detector?
I don't know how to jump into this. So last week
Who
I
likes
said
trees?
Last week I said on the show that there was a tree incident out in my backyard in Port Hope, Ontario that I couldn't talk about.
2 trees.
But actually,
Now we can talk about it.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna.
did pull some strings this week and do some negotiating. So, anybody who I've lived in Port Hope since I was born, August 12th, 1982.
And once upon a time, I was here.
I moved to this residence not long after that. My parents got divorced when I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
My mother has the title in her name.
Mm-hmm.
I never really asked. I just didn't leave.
Worst tenant ever.
So,
Squatter here.
hands down, hands down. I'll guarantee you, Lee's laughing at home right now.
Squatters' rights.
So-
Squatters' rights.
He's fine. He's fine.
Kick me out of
I've been
here.
a Port Hope resident my whole life. I was
Yeah.
born in the hospital that used to be 3 blocks from here. I moved to Victoria Street in an apartment with my parents for a little bit, and then we moved here.
Yep.
I guess it 2023, give or take.
Yeah, it would have been 2 years ago, but
It feels like it wasn't, but it
was.
probably was.
there was an initiative started here because once upon
Port
a
Hope
time,
initiative. So I also want to state to everybody out loud that I am not against nuclear anything.
No.
That in fact,
great.
everything that I have, including this house, is. My father worked at Chemical for 40 plus years. In fact, he had to be dragged out of there to retire.
you're done.
And he would have stayed forever. He really enjoyed working there.
Yeah, good job.
I always knew growing up that Chemical allowed me to play hockey and bought my new fishing rods from my deaf father going to work. And
Yep.
not to say my mom didn't work too, but
Obviously,
I'm not again. I wasn't protesting Chemical being in town. I appreciated
Yeah.
Chemical being in town. I got to go to Christmas
They're a
parties.
Huge
I got
support to this town.
huge support. Not only that, but I remember
GM.
going up to the high school to go to Chemical Christmas parties. So I'm good with the nuclear
Yeah.
Chemical being
Yeah,
in Port
yeah,
Hope.
yeah.
I'm thankful they're here. I guess a long time ago there was some topsoil moved around town, and now the Port Hope initiative
is to clean that up.
is
that
cleaning
contamination.
that up.
Yeah.
So,
There are properties that are going around to reclaim the soil to clean it up because of contamination in Port Hope.
yes, so they're digging up backyards, blah blah blah. They're
Yep.
trying to make the community better.
Yep.
The price of real estate would go down if people knew across the country what kind of stuff was in the ground here.
Good tomatoes, real
Right?
good tomatoes.
Huge.
Weird.
A lot of double
Totally.
yolks.
Except for around black walnut trees.
All right, so here's how it goes. In that year, at the time I had
It's a true story.
I had Casey here. We had Blue at the time.
Yep.
I let them out the backyard. My property is totally fenced in so that the dogs can't run away.
Yep.
I looked out my bedroom window and I saw my dogs running away.
One of these things is not like the others.
Right, so my dogs are out the backyard. I go outside to capture my dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I
there
noticed
was a
that
fence there.
my fence had been removed without my permission. My dogs were running around in the contaminated waste.
Yeah.
I'm sure the pet people of the world are
Loving that.
horrified that my beautiful pointer was rolling around in it. And maybe there was nothing there. But I again, it worries me since you had to dig a 5-foot hole. In
They
the,
went through the effort of digging out something thinking
Yes.
that, hey, it's not safe.
So when I was out there in the backyard, I happened to be looking around and I noticed on our property, land that we had purchased in 1983, there was 2 giant holes.
Yeah.
In one of the holes, there used to be a black walnut tree. In the other hole, there was a maple tree.
Big ones, too.
Like very mature
trees.
trees. These weren't like little ones.
How long does it take a black walnut to get? How tall was that tree?
80 to 100 feet. Like it was a big walnut
That's a
tree.
big tree.
Like there's one.
how long does it
It's
take a
matching
walnut tree to
twins
get that
still
big?
out there. We could probably go measure that.
Or cut it down, count the rings, and glue it back together?
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah,
It's feasible.
we could
Won't
we
hurt
could
it.
do that.
Won't
use
hurt
this.
it.
We'll just
Yeah,
we'll cauterize the wound.
Maybe this time they call before.
Yeah, right? Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
So
I know a
I would
guy-
have gone out the backyard and these trees are missing, and I thought that was really weird. And
Yeah, they were there this morning.
right, they were clearly on our side of the fence.
Yeah.
The Port Hope Initiative also, when we brought it to their attention, because I had to go up there and call and ask where my fence was, because
where are my
I tried
trees?
to explain to them that I guess at the time my 12-year-old son plays on the
40
back.
to 60 years.
40 to 60 years to get that tall.
Wow.
I thought
Wow.
it'd be longer,
So a lifetime.
honestly. But yeah, that's...
So when I went up there, I was like, I don't know, they just spoke to me like I was an idiot. And I was very upset at the time.
Right.
And I said, you can't just remove my trees. I have short-haired German pointers and men in work uniforms who are strangers are not going to be okay with that dog and my 12-year-old son. So,
60
like,
years.
I would really, really like my fence back.
Yep.
And that's optimal with deep, fertile soil, 60 years to get about that high.
Well, the soil around here, I don't know how fertile she is, but
Well, whatever there was in, whatever they were
boost
digging it
to
out,
the
I don't know
growing.
if it was
Like these
helping or not.
are big trees.
Yeah,
like
they didn't accidentally plant Miracle Grow in your soil.
So,
I
it was
mean,
stuff they shouldn't have in there.
the Port Open initiative was nice, and within 24 hours, they come and brought metal fencing in, and that it's still out the backyard. And they continued with the neighbor stuff, and for 2 years, they've basically blown my mother off. Like
It's also
they
about-
treat her.
They get to a certain height, and then you're going to see the thickness. But you were saying some of these trees, like we couldn't touch hands if we tried to hug the thing.
The one in the neighbor's property, not mine. The one
Okay.
in the neighbor's
Yeah,
property
yeah.
is probably the biggest black oak tree I've ever
'Cause
seen
that-
in my
that-
life. And you know what?
That you're talking 100.
My grandfather's been dead since 2007, and probably late 90s the last time he had visited this home, and we hung out of the backyard.
Yep.
And I can remember back then him being, that's the biggest black walnut tree I've ever seen in my life.
We had
and the
one in
straightest.
front yard of my my family farm. I used to climb that as a kid.
So we got the fence up. The backyard eventually got finished over time.
Yep.
The Port Open Initiative called me and they asked if they could come get their metal fencing. But sadly, I worked full time at the time, and I couldn't take any more days off work. And they asked if they could just come and go through my fence, and I was like,
You did
"No,
that
you guys,
once.
yeah, you stole things." So my complaint is that, since we purchased this house so long ago, that we would have been purchasing the mature trees that went along with it. There is like very residential like value to your home to have mature trees in the backyard. Not only that, but some of these black oak trees are worth a lot of money.
The end product, black
walnut is.
Have you seen what a live edge slab of black walnut goes for? You're talking thousands a piece. And this is a mature one. So it was a big tree when you guys moved in. Like you had your child. So 40 to 60 years for it to be a big tree already. And like that's kind of as big as it's getting. So it was
there's
already
basically no
mature.
mature lumber out there anymore.
It's real hard to come by. That's why it's so expensive.
So
but, I mean,
I'm
black
gonna.
walnut is like
So there'd been a lot of negotiating, and I had called some places like nurseries to ask about this, and
Yep.
like I feel that if somebody cuts a tree down in your backyard and steals the wood, because I don't know where the wood went, you'd think if it was an accident they'd leave the wood in my backyard or just fall the tree somewhere so that I could myself or my
get
mother
your
could at
property?
least like say, hey, I'm really sorry. We did this by accident,
but it's still yours.
but it's still ours. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that? Would you guys agree that's true? Or
Oh, I would have taken that to a mill and had it.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, man.
so you would agree that
It's yours.
our family would own those trees?
It's on your property.
It's on your property.
Okay, so we're just moving forward. I just need you guys to play good cop, bad cop
Yeah, no,
here.
no,
so
no.
that,
That-
you get what
that-
I'm saying? So that
absolutely.
like I can answer the questions
Absolutely.
because
Your tree.
nobody wants to.
Your tree. So-
Nobody would like to speak to me. Also, that I'm not speaking on Lee West's behalf. I'm
No,
speaking
this
for
is
me,
you and
and
how you feel.
she could take whatever kind of deal she would like.
It's her house.
It'd probably cost a lot more to shut me up. Good morning, Lee.
I'm
So
guessing.
this is
Here's an email.
This is planting preparation, blah blah blah. This is from Bill Daly. He's we've moved up the chain of command a couple times. Bill is sent this email to my mom explaining.
How do you start the email?
Well, first off, he said, "Good morning, Lee. I can tell you this, Mr. Bill, that my mother is the only woman in North America to ever hold the job position of business manager in any trade of any kind. So it'd
Not
work
easy.
a lot better to start with Good Morning, Mrs. West, as
Yeah.
I believe, and anybody who's ever met her, is that she deserves that
She's
title.
earned that respect.
Yes.
Respect thing, yeah.
It is, and there hasn't been,
Absolutely.
there hasn't been a lot of respect back and forth. I can tell you that the secretary, I've done a lot of stupid things in my life.
You?
I don't think that anybody has spoke to me as rudely
As
as
that?
as that lady. My original ask was for her job, and I kind of let that go. But I don't know that anybody had ever spoke to me so rudely in my whole life.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lee. Our cost estimate is based on the CNL's typical cost to replace and replant a young tree as part of the PHAI, Port Hope Initiative
Area initiative.
Area Initiative.
Young tree.
Young tree. That doesn't sound like the trees that were
That's
in my
not a-
backyard. But
that's not a mature
But
walnut.
besides the point, we do live in a world where you can identify as anything you'd like. So I can see how a young tree can identify as a mature tree if it's saving you money.
This foot-tall blue spruce is now a black
Mr.
walnut.
Daly, just let me finish.
When I
here.
ride snowmobiles, I identify as a 20-year-old.
There you go.
Yeah, so Mr. Daly, I'm going to finish reading
How's
that.
your back?
Which
It's still
is
47.
part of the PHAI, which is
The port. Yeah.
$3,666 plus tax. Thank you for including that, Mr. Bill. $4,143 would be the total. This number was determined from our estimating team based on the cost to purchase the tree from a nursery and install it. This item includes this items included in the estimate can be seen in the tab below. Well, thanks for busting out the big, tabs and stuff for $3,600.
Sorry, but that would-
$3,600 wouldn't buy my compound bow. Just so we all understand, like, monetary value here.
the walnut slabs are worth more than that each.
Just whoa! Like, let's
sorry.
let's get through here.
Yeah, keep going.
Table below. We have increased the offer by $2,357 to bring your to increase it to a total of $6,500. And this is in the email, recognizing that the tree was removed in error.
So they admit it.
They admit it, right?
At least they're admitting it.
Please let me know if you would like to accept our offer. No. And I will have the
You can
paperwork
telecrane a new
drafted
black
towards
walnut
you
in.
for signature. So here's this thing. I can tell you that nobody, like the people at the Port Hope Initiative, ever spoke to me like this in my whole life. You know what? The haters in YouTube are a lot nicer than those folks are. $6,500 sounds like a low blow offer, and in the fact that Port Hope area has a very, very elderly
community, yes.
population, I would think that a lot of people in this town are retired. That lowballing such a low offer, that there is a whole bunch of people in this town who have taken offers that were way below what they deserve.
That's insulting.
And
I'm sorry.
if anybody, I know they'll make you sign a non-disclosure. I can tell you that. If you haven't, please feel free to reach out to me, because I'd like to tell your story as well, because it's not only
can't
Port
be the
Hope.
only
There's
one.
stories. I'm sure there's stories like this all across this country where somebody in power, and in this case, he probably didn't know that we had an outlet to talk about this, and that I'm not scared, like at all, like
He's
zero.
outspoken.
Zero.
speaks his mind.
And this is me being calm, because inside it upsets me so much that I've lived here for 42 years, and that there isn't any talk of criminal charges of theft.
Trespassing.
I never even thought
Destruction
of
of property.
that. But so this is what this tells me. First off, like, how would Mr. Daly feel if I went to his house and I removed the trees from his lawn?
Well, it seems like,
Like,
as long as you pay him,
As
like
long
$3
as I pay him
grand,
for saplings,
Bring him a tree.
Am I wrong there?
Well,
like,
we'll
how
go
do
to
we
the Christmas
how,
tree farm
how
and
are
we'll pick
we
him a nice replacement.
How are we trading a mature
Walnut. And maple.
for saplings? Like that? This sounds like a terrible.
If you got another 60 years on you, you'd be fine.
I don't.
What did they offer you?
$6,500.
$6,500 all in.
All in. Just thanks for.
Here you go.
Thanks
Be quiet.
for.
Leave me alone.
That doesn't make sense to me.
No.
I like at all. So I think when we did the math, the 6,500 or whatever, or 35, it worked out to be about 151,000 if we take in the time it's
Every
going
year it'll take to get back to what it was.
to grow that tree. And
Yep.
I am with you, Mr. Daly. It's about $4,000 with taxes. I think that like $4,000 worth of taxes times 60 years is like probably a more suitable offer. But the part that bothers me is that people in this town are being bullied.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I can tell you that I had asked the neighbor behind me a couple times for help with this project.
Mm-hmm.
Real estate agent in our local community. I don't want to name her.
Nope.
But she wasn't very helpful. And she seemed really nervous about talking to me, which means
She didn't want to rock the boat.
she has signed an NDA and not allowed to talk about this. And
Yep.
I can tell you, she knows what I do. and that I'm not afraid to talk about stuff like this in public. I've also, for everybody knows, I sent Mr. Daly a link to this program so that he could stay in communication rather than us talk on the phone. We can just
welcome him in. Yeah.
All of us can do this together.
Yep.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Like, do you think we should just smile and take $6,500 and sign a non-disclosure and never talk about this again?
No.
I don't. I wouldn't. I'd be equally upset, especially because it was never even run by you in the first place. They took down your fence and went into your yard, cut down your trees that have been here since you were literally a child.
I can also tell you that they were nice
then-
enough to send us topographical maps to show us where they'd made the mistake. There is no like. So here, the original. This is what I wanted. Whoever signed the paperwork to cut the trees down, or the person running the chainsaw, I would like them charged. I don't see how you should be able to do this and then offer me breadcrumbs, and then you should get to go on vacation. Like, theft is theft, and if you steal things and you go to court, then
Traveling's not an option.
nobody would like your passport anymore.
No, most places no.
I would be happy with that, Mr. Daly, if you couldn't go to Florida or Cuba or anywhere, right? Like, that seems like a fair trade, because I am never, ever in my life at 43 years old going to see a mature black walnut out in my backyard again. It was not only that, there was a lot of shade from that over the play set that Ashy plays on. Like, luckily he's getting past the age where he doesn't use it as much, but I can tell you that every day when he takes the dog out the backyard, he plays on his swing set, and the dog and him go down the slide, and like, there goes the shade, right? There was also a lot of privacy as my backyard.
That'd be the biggest thing for me.
For like, you couldn't see my neighbor through the nice, big, mature trees and the bushes and stuff. And now I had two gentlemen, before they put the fence up, come and knock on my door and offer to buy Ashton's swing set from me because they could see it from the backyard. So I've also lost
Privacy.
some privacy. Right.
Mm-hmm.
There was also, like, I don't know, but I feel like I was watching the other night, like, Kevin Costner's new TV show on Netflix.
What's that?
It's like a Western from Frontiers people, and in part of it they were showing a town that was run by bad people, and the community was just really scared to speak out.
Okay.
Right? Like, nuclear energy and nuclear cleanup is a big topic in this country and across the world. Is like, I don't know how, like,
People have opinions, but I'm all for nuclear.
no, for sure, but like, you can't eat nuclear is what I'm saying.
Sure can't.
No, right? Like, it is dangerous.
You
There is a
can.
reason why they're
Once.
taking it out of here.
Can and should.
Yeah. Tell me what I can't do.
You know, if you were somebody who cared about this,
Watch me.
You may want
Challenge
to.
accepted.
Like, if the entire country knew what they were digging out of here, I have a feeling the real estate value is going to go down. Right? I know. Everybody I've talked to who doesn't live in Port Hope has no idea that this cleanup is even happening.
I didn't until you called me and told me, hey, they cut my trees down. Well, why? Well, they're doing this whole thing and they're reclaiming it because once upon a time they buried things. And it was a similar thing they did in Oshawa from GM. There was a lot of, like, the old floor.
Like,
was
shit happens,
put
but
in a certain spot that was out of town at the time and is no longer out of town.
But shit happens. But then, like, also, like,
You know,
I was
way
watching Kevin
back.
Costner's show, and basically it was just about how the family was controlling the town, and everybody was afraid to speak up because
Repercussions.
like, repercussions.
Okay.
And then I thought, wow, it's kind of like Port Hope, right? Like,
Less celebrities.
right? Like, you can't speak up because, like, I'm never getting what's it called, to build a garage
Permit.
permit. When I become mayor, I'm gonna. But
2-story studio apartment.
why do we like? There seems to be some secret around this, and like, just like, did they think that my poor old mother was just going to be like, yeah, thank you? Like, do you get what I'm?
They don't
like,
know Lee.
They called the wrong house, man. Right? Like, I'm not going to let this go. I am so upset that somebody came in my backyard and stole from us.
Yeah.
And stole the wood. The wood has been stolen. The wood is not here. I can't even take the wood to hunting camp. And I
If you
certainly
had a wood stove, you couldn't use it, which would be the worst thing to do with walnut. Please don't burn me off it.
no, but you could use it in like
Construction or
no, but
making?
you could burn it at the deer camp.
Sure, you could.
So
The limbs, yeah.
I'm going to go to deer camp till I die, where it's like, do you know what I mean? Now I have to go buy wood because I don't even have a black walnut to cut down to burn at the deer camp. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just
The least valuable option you don't even have.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it just costs
The
us
least
more.
valuable, burning,
right?
literally burning it.
So,
the least valuable thing you could get.
In
from it.
today's world, $4,100 doesn't go that far because it wouldn't buy my bow. So,
no,
like
groceries for a little month.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
What'd you spend on groceries this morning when we were chatting?
$131 for one bag.
Barely.
One
it wouldn't
bag.
Even,
Yeah.
It wouldn't even.
Well, I
set
had to
off
get
the-
some deodorant and shaving supplies.
Yeah. Not enough to even set off like the seatbelt warning for your
Nope.
passenger. There's someone there? No, there's not.
No.
How would you guys feel if somebody stole from your house? And do you think that, like, if I brought 5 or 6 saplings to Mr. Daly's house, that he would do the trade and I could have his wood for deer camp? I'm giving you, at least I said something before I do it.
Well, the town.
Not
came
saying
into your
he has
yard.
the wood.
No,
And I don't even know I don't even know that he has a house.
the town. Yeah.
But I'm just saying so that it will hit
Comparison.
home
Yes,
to the
yes,
folks at home. If you have a tree outside your window, look at it. And would it be okay if I came and cut it down while you were at work? And then when you came home,
To find it gone.
I just put a sapling in
Yeah.
and said, we're even. Here you go.
Same thing.
Thank you.
How do you guys feel?
It did count for installation, so you got to dig the hole and put it in for him.
I'm not digging nothing.
Wow, that was part of the deal.
I don't know. I'm just like
Replacement.
I feel bad for my poor mom who's stuck in the middle of the side that stole the tree, and me
And you?
yelling on the other side saying, "I'll give you $6,500. We're not taking nothing." Right? Like, I would rather never shut up than ever take an offer like that. I can tell you this right now. My mom's dad, my grandfather.
Yeah.
I remember he had a yard sale. And this is right on topic, and this is what they've signed up to argue with. He had a lawnmower, and he
Yeah.
wanted $10 for the lawnmower, and the lawnmower worked.
Okay.
He would start the lawnmower if you'd like to buy it.
Great.
At the end of the day, you know when you're having yard sales, and at the end of the day, the swindlers show up and they're going to buy everything,
Yeah.
right? And the guy offered my grandfather $2 for his lawnmower. And my grandfather said, "Get off my lawn. I'm going to take it to the dump and sell it to you for $2."
Yeah.
Right. Principle.
Right? Principle. I do not think that $6,500 is a reasonable offer at all.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
And I mean,
So,
you're more than
42
entitled to feel that way and voice your opinion.
So,
on
and
that.
this is
You
how
have
I
that
like to
right.
break things down. I'm 42 years old. There's 365 days in a year. 15,330. Remember that number. 15,330 divided by 6,500.
So you
Oh,
type out-
how do I go back?
There you go. That
Ooh,
5.
I
0,
almost gave them
0.
credit when credit wasn't deserved. It is $2.35 a day.
$2.36.
Sorry, $2.36. Well,
You got to round
35 because we don't have pennies, unless they're going to direct
You're going to round
deposit.
that point. Oh, never mind.
Right. So
math class.
$2.35 a day
Mm-hmm.
for the trees they stole, just based on the time that we've owed said trees. That doesn't sound like a very good deal. That couldn't get me a Tim Hortons coffee there, Mr.
I will say this, that something like that and what you're going through, it's impossible to put a cost on it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
No,
It's
yeah,
impossible.
that's
How do you
that's
really-
the thing
how do you
too.
really
Because it's
quantify
not
that?
just the tree.
No,
it's not
it's
just
not.
the property. It's not just the fence.
It's the personal attachment
It's
to
the
it.
memories that came
Yes.
with
Yeah.
that tree.
Yes.
It's the memories that
How do
came
you
with
quantify
that yard.
that?
You know,
It's the family time. It's
Yeah.
everything else. And I'm not. This isn't me making an argument for anything. I'm just
No.
stating.
yeah.
You know
And
what I mean?
the only
when you
pictures-
look at it from an outside view of what's going on,
Let's consider the neighbor and how much they like the privacy. Not looking
The
in
people
backyard
around
at
you.
Ian doing
Yeah.
yoga.
the people around you that used to use that tree for shade at different times of the day.
And
where
I
it
would
wasn't in your
imagine
yard.
too
Yeah.
that in 1983, being different times and people were just getting off the farm, and I'm sure that there was a lot back then. Like people knew what a tree's value was more than they would know today in
Had more
2020.
purpose for that tree.
Right? Like they would use trees.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure that there's a lot of people
There's a
who
reason they
purchase
didn't-
homes in this area based
Yes.
on, wow, that's a big mature tree.
Someday.
Someday's over. I've
Well,
I've
that's my
had someday
point, right?
taken away from me.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, look at my lot.
Yeah.
How many trees are on my lot?
Now. How many were there? How many are there?
No, how many?
Was there 12 pine trees?
At least.
How
Yeah.
upset would you be, Dave,
At least.
if you just got home one day
they
from
were all
protecting
gone.
these fine folks in
I know.
Ontario and they were just all gone?
I got pines in my backyard that are probably 100 feet tall.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got pines in the side yard that are probably 60 feet.
Pine and spruce you have there, isn't it?
Well, Mr. Daly could have the scout crew
maples.
come and replant those for you.
Nice.
I got maples that were planted in 83.
Yeah, see? But you're right.
I took a bunch out this year.
I would think,
but I did it.
especially for me,
yours.
there is a lot of emotional attachment just because I've never lived anywhere else.
Yeah.
And I don't want any change on my property, and change was made without me.
But then
On that-
insulting you,
If
Like-
I showed
like-
up home and someone had just shown up and ripped out trees on my yard,
I'd lose it.
You'd be hell to pay.
I'd be
Like-
real upset.
Well, I can tell you that I kept my promise, and I kept this quiet for almost 2 years,
You did.
and I'm just done. Like, fix the problem, and not only fix mine.
Make
Whoever,
it-
like,
make
I
it
like
right.
the I drive around every time I walk Port Hope, and I like to walk a lot, and I see the construction crews,
Everywhere.
and I just think, man, what are they stealing from these people?
that's
right?
Not, that's not a good outlook to have.
no.
No,
But it's a product of
There
what you've gone
are,
through.
and as someone that has seen this change as well, been here and been around town and gets around town a lot, devil's advocate side of things here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of properties that have been greatly improved because of this.
Sure.
No, yeah,
No,
my
no.
backyard, like my
greatly
neighbor's
improved.
backyard, looks amazing.
Yeah.
Great work.
Again-
I'm pretty sure she got more than $6,500 worth of stuff in her backyard,
the landscaping.
and nobody stole from her.
But that's the other thing. Like again, devil's advocate. The whole point to doing this is to bring improvement.
Yep.
So if you're going to be bringing improvement, your best effort should be there to also not have a negative impact in any way, shape, or form.
Well, you should be working with, and I agree, you should be working with the community as well to
100%, right?
to
And
not
again,
have something like
the
this
goal is
happen.
to have it improve, and everyone, nobody should be worse off.
no.
So there are properties
Absolutely
that
not.
have genuinely greatly benefited from this, which is
Oh,
great.
for sure. The town's benefiting from just cleaning it up and looking better,
Of course, of course.
right?
So yeah, absolutely, there are people.
let's
that are
think,
much better off
I've
because of
lived
it, but
here.
That doesn't make
I've lived here.
it all okay.
There,
Yeah.
there's always
And-
something to this level of what they're doing. There's going to be positive and negative, right?
Sure.
For
Yes.
sure. And I'm probably a little bit touchy.
It's a
Just
personal
because
thing.
I've lived here for so long. There's not
Yes.
very many
Yeah.
people lived in the same house since before they were a year old. I've never moved. The biggest
I
move
moved a
I've ever
lot.
made in my life was this used to be my bedroom, and I moved upstairs. Right? Whew. This when it, like, isn't that crazy to think though?
Didn't even have to call
for
friends.
every day of my life till I was 41 years old. That tree has been part of it. When
gotta
I was a
think how many-
teenager, this was my bedroom. Yeah, my computer was right here, a TV right here, and my bed was right there.
So I should leave the black light off then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Jackson
But
Pollock.
like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're right, and I never took that into. But there is a lot of memories just based on how things used to look here. I can tell you that I'm going to there used to be some of the basements. My grandmother used to have her bedroom in the basement. And she passed away sadly of cancer. And there used to be like a gas that was in some basements, and it like, I remember my grandfather saying, "Can you please move your bedroom out of the basement?" Right? And it didn't cause my grandmother's cancer, but he believed that it wasn't a good idea to.
It
live
didn't
in
help things.
It didn't help things.
Yeah.
So my grandfather passed away, and I'll never forget this. And my grandfather's Commonwealth wife called to make sure that I was okay, and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm moving my shit upstairs." And she said, "Why?" I was like, "Because I promised my pop 6 months ago I would move it, and I never did." And I said, "If he's in heaven right now, he'll know I lied to him."
He's yelling.
And I'm going to move it today because I feel so guilty. I feel the same kind of like he would be so disappointed in me if I just smiled and went,
Rolled over.
"Thanks for nothing."
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that if you steal in this country, and it doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't matter what your job title is, and it like, I don't care.
Law's the law for everybody.
I somebody stole from me, and $6,500 or a new RX-10 is not going to solve the problem
No.
of something that I got to be mad about forever. Like, I'm never going to have those trees back. And those trees were there when my grandfather was there. Those trees were there when my grandmother was alive, and she passed away when I was 13. The best picture I had of the tree is from about 1994, and I'm a little tiny kid playing, and we're putting my swing set together.
Yep.
And you can just barely see the a tree in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it comes down to like your lifelong attachment to it. Like I just quickly counted off. I think I've moved like 15 times in my life. And like my father's house has always been in the same spot. The family farm used to be in Millbrook, and then it was off. My uncle took over when my grandfather passed, and then they moved a few times. But like moving with my mom, my sister, and I, like 15 times until then. I was out on my own, and that a few times there. But even still, there are places like the old family farm, which is no longer owned by us, that I have crazy, attached memories to, playing in the barn or the black walnut tree in the front yard. I used to climb that thing every time I was there, and I'd be upset if I went by and that was gone. Even
Like
though
they say,
I don't even own it
There's
anymore.
a big difference between a house and a home, right?
Big time.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. We're not looking to flip this. I was looking to die here
My
with
middle,
two
like,
trees in the
You
backyard.
still can.
Yeah,
I
but
moved.
Not with the trees.
and here's the other thing. I think that I'm a little touchy too, because like one week I'm fighting for the river, and then like in the back of my head I'm like, I haven't even dealt with the tree situation yet,
Well, you had to
right?
put
Like
that on hold.
it's never good news, right? And I've lived here my entire life. I moved 3 blocks. I came out of my mom. I went to Victoria Street, and I came here, and I'm still here.
And
we're-
you moved upstairs.
Yeah, I
Don't
did
cut
move,
yourself
make the
short.
big move upstairs. Like even when I went to college, like I didn't move my stuff.
No.
What's
Right?
the value of sediment?
How do you
I
quantify
would
that?
say that it's like,
How do you quantify sediment?
How do you quantify it?
you know what? If the mayor of Flin Flon is still watching, if this happened in your community, tell me a price
What'd you do?
and,
what
and
would,
send
what
it.
would
to-
you do?
What would you do? Yeah.
No-
Why don't we
no-
send
not
this
a-
out
not
to
a
our
price.
friends in Flin Flon?
Yeah.
So nice. Like they gave me Port Hope has never even given me a hoodie to wear on the show.
Nor will they. Well, but
They won't. But like, let's be
That's not
honest. Let's
happening.
ask another
Not-
community. And you know what?
it's not
If the
just
mayor's not
price.
available, if you're a mayor in any town or city in Canada, let me know what it would happen.
Yeah.
And also remember, like, it's nuclear money.
Yeah. But it's not. It's not.
They're not
just the
broke.
price.
I'm not asking for the logging community to flip the bill after they just laid off 7,000 people,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm pretty sure it's a booming business down there. Like I remember the
hurting.
paycheck showing up, right?
Back
like
then.
I know how Craig's living in retirement, right?
Yeah.
They're not hard up.
It's not just the price, though. It's making it right. The money is money.
Yeah,
It's
you do
making
have to make
that's
it right.
more.
Yes.
I think that's more what you're leaning.
I
on,
don't
right?
know what
it's
it
not
would
about,
cost for a sky crane to bring in a mature walnut.
I
from
want it
God
flown
knows
in
where
here.
and dropped into the hole. Big old Chinook.
100-foot tree, right?
If you can work in like me being able to
50-foot
fast
hole.
rope off of that
Santa's
with a
gonna
dog,
drop
I'm
it.
in.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's what I'd like for Christmas. I'd like you to fix my problem, Mr. Daly. That would be very appreciative. We waited a long time. I've talked to a lot of people, and I'm sorry I told everybody.
Are you?
No, not at all. Because I feel like, again, when I walk by the house of
Honest?
a 70-year-old lady and her entire backyard's dugout,
Yeah.
and I always think, what are you getting paid for your tree? Right? And because they signed a DNA, they can't tell you.
Can't
Or
tell you.
NDA.
NDA.
NDA, sorry. DNA in the blood.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm trying to hold it together.
No, you've been very
I'm like-
frustrated. The first time you called me, you were far more heated than this.
And every like
Far more.
shout out to my mom who's been super patient and who's like
Oh,
at
absolutely. Lisa's a saint.
at least once a week. So for 2 years she's had to talk me off the fence. Like
You mean the fence they
Like-
took down? Sorry.
Really? Really?
Gotta go.
right? Like yeah. Like I just want and this is just a bigger thing and a bigger global wheel where I'm sick of losing stuff all the time.
Of all
Like
the things
nobody
going on
ever
on the
shows
global
up and goes,
scale.
"Hey, we're really sorry. We're going to do this for you because we stole from you and we feel so bad that we're going to make this right in your head." And I know I can't fix all the memories and I know you're never going to have shade and I know that you're going to miss these, but this should fix the problem.
Make it right.
$6,500 doesn't cover the gas bill for fishing, like for a month. Like, ugh. You would think, in the way too, like the first offer I think was $750, and the beautiful secretary told me I could take it or leave it. There
I
would be
remember
no
that.
second offer, and I wish I could remember her name.
Your mother just wrote on here.
What'd she say?
Approximately $125,000 to replace a mature walnut.
Wow,
That's
so
replacing it.
much.
For anybody at home, if you haven't been in these neighborhoods of Port Hope, we were talking a little while ago about power lines and how low they are. You can't bring in a mature tree and move it. You would literally have to be
You'd
using,
have to
like
fly
I
it
said, a sky crane. You'd have to be bringing in one of those big old Russian helicopters and strap this tree underneath it, and and then drop that into a hole.
Yeah, your neighborhood
Good
would be
luck.
impossible to get something in here.
No, you can't get
Impossible.
anything
How
in
do you
here.
possibly
Like the
never.
fact of even we're going to, like, you can't. Like,
125 grand, and is that like installed?
I don't know. That would make her
Do
happy.
they hook up the Wi-Fi?
What's the shop rate? Yeah,
That'd make her happy. That wouldn't shut me up.
No,
No,
can I get one with a helicopter?
I don't think it, like, I don't think that, like, the problem is for Mr. Daly and the rest of the Port Hope Initiative, I would go into the hole. Like I don't think they're prepared to, like, how far I'm prepared to go.
Yeah.
Right? There's, like,
You guys ever
right
watched
now,
a documentary about honey badgers?
I am the.
He is the honey badger.
You
No,
know those ones that'll chase
Well
lions
aware.
trying to go after their
well
testicles?
aware.
You know what? I'm the guy who
The
sits in
Port
the
Hope
woods.
honey badger.
I'm the guy who sits in the woods.
Getting bit
Doesn't
by
move.
ticks.
I have eight yeah. I'm a guy
Mosquitoes.
who's had like 31 ticks on him this year, and I pulled 7 of them out of me. I also had 4 blood clots, and the blood clots couldn't kill me. I went for 43 weeks in a row, and they took 2 cups of blood out to get my iron levels down for I didn't die of hemochromatosis.
I've been telling we're going to put a
Right?
magnetic plug in.
And I'm telling you, I fished and I went hunting, and I didn't care how sick I was. And at one point I remembered, like, I would wolf my cookies on the way to my tree stand, and I would climb up that tree stand and I would sit there, and I had so little iron in me, and I'd never experienced that little iron. I froze to death, but I
Imagine-
didn't care. And I would get out of that tree and I'd be like, I am going tomorrow because I refuse to die.
So
right?
the other thing is, I can't think of many times where Ian and I have gone out into the bush, whether we're hunting or just like feeding or scouting or what, where he doesn't end up with his hands bleeding.
Yeah, it's true.
almost every time he's
Guys, should I go to the hospital for this?
no.
No, I actually
put
pulled
some-
her off. That's a good one, though.
Put some glue in there.
That's good.
Oh, that's new.
I had to
fine.
cut it off.
That's new.
Yeah, it is new. I
Okay.
glued it, but then
Yeah, yeah.
this part got, like, catching on everything. So
Electrical tape,
took a pair of scissors. and-
electrical or
Cut,
hockey
cut,
tape.
cut.
Hockey tape.
I'm
takes more
also
of
the guy who once couldn't get a cut to stop bleeding and stitched himself,
it. Yeah,
and then went deer hunting.
yeah. Super glue.
Right on my leg, I stitched it. No, right, like pulled my pants down.
Yep.
I remember there was at least a foot of snow.
Needle and
I
thread
s-
or super glue?
No, needle and thread,
Yeah.
because I have it in all my bags. Have salt packs like in World War II. Throw the salt pack on there.
Yep.
Right, and I remember that I put a stick in my mouth and I
Bit
sewed it.
down.
Right, 3 stitches. Got her, nicked her off, pulled my pants up, went and got my tree stand. Right, by the time I got home, my pants were soaked in blood, but I don't care.
You guys, you never done
Right,
anything
I
like
really think that the
No.
that? Oh,
I
really.
haven't.
Hey, Craig,
I haven't.
Craig, don't check the ice. It sounds dangerous.
Yeah, right.
If I'm telling you that, like, how dangerous it is, because, right, I'm going to tell you guys this. I know everybody. I think the universe is just taking us on a ride, right? I really believe that, like, I do. I have not experienced a lot of loss lately, but I do know a couple of people who have experienced a lot of loss.
Yeah.
I know some people, right? I really do. And I don't think that, like, I think the universe or God is this is preconceived. Like,
There's a purpose.
no, I think that when it's your time, and there's nothing you're going to do. And whether you're stitch yourself and you get in your tree, or you stitch yourself and you go home, or if you go to the hospital, or like, you can't protect yourself forever.
No.
And I really
You gotta
like
live.
they're like, well, not only that, like, I've always had it in my head that if I can just make it tomorrow, 4 more people quit. right? Forever. I don't know, like you just have to make it to tomorrow, right? And I don't know if that's like just how I was raised or, right? I got raised by my grandfather once. I was in Peterborough, and I got in a hockey fight at the Memorial Center.
Yep.
I got just pummeled. Oh my God.
What did we learn?
No. Right? This will explain so much where I come from. So I'd messed with the wrong guy who was probably 40 pounds heavier than me, and I was a boy and he was a man.
Oops.
And I was really mouthy, and I chopped him on the top of the skates as hard as I could. And I was going for broken foot, right? This is a playoff series.
We're swinging for the metatarsals.
This was a playoff series, and the
Okay.
only way to not play him in the next 3 games was
you
for
get
him to
broken
be
foot.
hurt. That sumbitch grabbed a hold of me, and we only had to wear half visors too. And he had, and I'm not claiming that I ever thought for a minute I could take him. I was a little scared. I
Get
did
your
it.
jaw
I
jacked?
did it right.
Yep.
He had his gloves off and landed the first punch before I could even get my hands up to Turtle.
Oops.
He continued to hit me. He continued to hit me until
Until he made his point.
right. Well, yeah, and the referees weren't real quick to get in there.
Yeah.
So I'd taken at least 10 good ones, and like they came so fast and furious that I didn't get my hands up. So there was a little bit of blood. I went to the dressing room after the game. I came out a little bruised and battered. My nose is still crooked from this incident. And I was walking out of the arena. My dad was there. My mom and brother. This is a long, long time ago. We're heading to the car. My old man was figuring out paperwork, and my grandfather's maybe 5'8", and that might have been really. So I wasn't that big. And I remember he put his arm around me, and I had my hockey bag on the other shoulder. And he looked at me. He said, "I thought you had him there for a minute." And I looked at him with the most confused look on my face ever. And I said, "Max, oh yeah, Max." He goes,
This is when you learned about
"No,
sarcasm,
listen. He goes, "I thought for a second there he's going to get tired of hitting you, and you were going to make a comeback." So
trying to gas him out. Wait for the bell.
I guess from those times, I realized that all we're trying to do is make it to tomorrow, right?
That's good.
And when the universe or God or however you look at this decides to call you home,
Time's
there's
time.
nothing you can do. You can die on the 401. You can trip on your tree stand and break your neck. You can stand too many days out in the sun. But like, I'm not giving up a good, clean fight here, right? Like I've been wronged. My mother's been wrong. It's my job as her son to stand up for her.
Oh, if you're willing
Right?
to stitch yourself up and keep going. So I've never given myself stitches.
Yeah.
But I've put I've put some bones back in place, and I've taped up some stuff. But you haven't done that?
No.
Oh boy.
Really?
Lots of joints.
Yeah. Well, probably the worst one for resetting a bone. I was in college, a little polluted, and
Doesn't sound like you.
No. Game of tag ensued in one of the residence buildings at a party, and I stubbed the middle toe on my right foot off of a chair. And the chair decided it didn't want to move. So my toe had to move around it, and it was doing like a 45, 60 degree angle off to the side there, and took the belt off, bit it, and
It's fine.
and then my friend came
fine.
over, sat on
It's
my
fine.
knee, and just started feeding me Jell-O shots.
Yeah.
And then I woke up the next day with my head in a pot.
We were messing around one night after the bar,
I could
and I very much one of my greatest memories or pile of memories would be early 20s, summer, get out of the bar and it'd be nice out and walk around Port Hope and hang out with my buddies.
What
right?
bar?
Oh, the Walton. That's my go-to. I really like that place.
No.
I remember one night, and I'm not going to say the gentleman's name, but we come out of there and we were walking around town.
Someone we know or know of?
No, but people might know.
Okay.
So-
yeah.
We were kind of horse playing and wrestling and doing that stuff, and somebody fell and dislocated their shoulder, right?
Good
And
times.
they stood up, and you could tell it was out, right? I'll
hanging.
never forget this. And I knew that, like, do you ever, like, in 30 seconds, I was like, we either fix this problem or the party's
don't.
over and I don't want to go to the hospital. It's a really nice night and there's probably pretty girls somewhere in town. If we keep walking, we'll run into them.
Guys, hear me out. Hear me out.
I looked at I looked at my buddy Norbert, who's maybe like 6'2", 220 pounds of well-steroided Polish person. Angry.
Poland.
And when I looked at him,
Yeah.
I could tell right away that he was in the same
Mindset.
process.
Yeah. We could do this.
I
We could fix this.
grabbed my buddy's arm that was hurt, and I said, "Just let me hold it."
Oh.
I said, "I'll take the weight off. You're going to be fine." Right? And he was standing sideways, and I had his arm like
Yep.
this, right?
Yep.
And I was like, "You're going to be all right." I said, "You're going to be all." Nope.
Look at that.
Norbert came around him, grabbed
the
him
other
by
side.
here,
Yep.
and as soon as he
Bang.
grabbed him, I pulled and Norbert pulled, and it went back in. He puked twice, and he went, "Let's
Thanks,
go.
boys."
Let's keep going." He was like, "It's fine. It's fine. It's good. I'm good. I'm good." I've never heard anything in my life. I've never heard the
Oh, the
pop,
sound?
and then I've never heard a scream out of a human being like that in
It's
my
something.
whole like.
I used to be able to like put this out all the time. In jiu-jitsu, it saved me a couple of times while I was getting armbarred, and it just kind of went, bloop, popped it out, reached around, and actually choked my buddy. He's like, "That's not fair."
Some people got really weird, like flexibility. Do you?
It's so messed up. It'll
Really?
just slide out.
I've cracked a lot
He's
of
seen
ribs,
it.
like kickboxing, kung fu, and karate, and everything I've done, jiu-jitsu. The worst one, like I've had cracked ribs.
Yeah.
I dislocated a rib.
Well, that hurts.
I've seen that, yeah.
3 days of not being able to take a full
I-
breath, and like it was bad. And the chiropractor had to put it back.
I don't
That
know
sucked.
if I
After we're like,
I didn't dislocate it, but like a couple of weeks ago, I hurt these ribs here, and like, man, is it like didn't I don't? But like, man, that's sore.
Yeah.
Like
it sucks.
real. Like,
Everything hurts when you can't.
ribs are the worst.
Ribs
like,
are bad.
and you can't get a cast.
I'd rather break a rib than bruise a rib.
Yeah.
I've been through that 3
Super
times.
sensitive,
and
eh?
like,
Don't dislocate them.
it
Trust
sucks. Well, that's
me. They had to put it back front and back.
Yeah.
Man, I really don't recommend that.
no.
What are you guys doing this week?
Scrambling to get ready for Christmas.
Ooh,
Are you guys big Christmas guys?
I like Halloween, Thanksgiving. I like turkey.
Yeah.
I really
I have
like
a
turkey.
9-year-old.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's a good age.
You get into it. You know what I mean? You get it. As much as I'm normally not with her, it's different.
I'm not the biggest Christmas guy, and Christmas brings me a little anxiety.
Yeah.
Not being you know what? I'm gonna tell everybody. When I was younger, I didn't appreciate Christmas for what it was. I remember we would go to my grandfather's house every Christmas day, and he never wanted presents from anybody.
Yep.
He just wanted everybody to come and hang out
Being
and have a
together.
great day. He was also totally against anybody ever borrowing money to buy him something.
Yeah.
Right? That what a bad idea this was, and I don't need anything. Right?
Nothing's worth going into debt
I
over.
thought he was an idiot when I was a kid, right? I was
Now?
like, well, when I was a kid, I saw it as like you are the monarch of this family. Everybody wants to spend all this money on you, and you don't want these presents.
Scrooge.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Right? I honestly can remember. I can remember him telling everybody I don't want anything, and me being like, "Well, spend the money on me," right?
I like hockey. I like
I
skateboarding.
think that like he passed away when I was 25, and I think just as like he passed away on August 1st, and by that Christmas, I'd really understood what he was talking about. And I've always felt terrible that it wasn't more appreciative, and I really feel like now I don't want anything for Christmas. Right?
Yeah.
I know like my mom will buy me presents just because she likes buying presents, and like that's her job, and she's very much I don't want anything for Christmas, and she gets a little bent out of shape when you don't listen to her. And trust me, everybody at home is like, "Oh, I don't listen to my mom." If you had my mother, you would. And there's a ton of giant union men who would be like, "Yes, you're right,
You
Ian.
listen
You
to
just
Lee."
listen to
Yes,
Lee."
to listen. Yeah.
Right?
I mean, things are tight all around, I think, for everybody. And again, spending money that you don't need to spend just on a gift. I am far more about, spending time. You can't buy more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Give somebody your time. Spend your time. Like the Christmas present, we already talked about this on one of the shows maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, about the clay.
The clay I'm making for my mom. I went and harvested wild clay and
Yeah.
purified it, and the last thing I have to add is now temper so that she could actually throw it and fire it in her kiln and
Nice.
make pottery with it.
Yeah.
It's a long process, but she would be much happier with me putting in that time to do something myself that she can also then get a lot of enjoyment out of afterwards, rather than just, here's some money I spent on you.
Ooh, we can step back. Wait.
You know
How do you
what?
put a price on sediment?
I didn't want to say this,
Again.
but for 40 years I'd been growing a black walnut out of the backyard.
You know, you should make some like cutting boards out of that, or like a table.
Wouldn't
Charcuterie boards.
Lee would
You
love
can say
that.
that without messing it up. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
You practiced
So
that, didn't you?
luckily,
In the
it's 2025. So by like
For now.
2075, Lee, I'm gonna have your president of the way. She's only like 64. She'll be around.
It'll be fine.
You got to
It'll be
take time to dry the wood too.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
all
like
right.
I'll water it every day, and yeah, with the advances
make
in
such a
medical
good table.
technology,
For trees.
she should be around for her cutting board. I'm never going to let this go.
No,
ever.
like dog with a bone.
I signed one.
NDA.
Yeah, and I can tell you that price tag is probably worth it. I know that number in my head, and I, honest to God, I can never tell anybody. And if I ever told anybody outside of my immediate family I'd owe that money back, I could tell you that you could buy 5 Silverados.
Ooh. Today?
Oh yeah, easily. You might even be able to slide a 6th one in there with
With inflation.
lift kits and new tires too.
Ooh.
Oh,
Winners? Yeah.
So yeah, but you know what? I am always going to be pissed about this. Even if there was a new one, the exact same tree, it still wouldn't be the same tree. You ever owned anything like that?
Yeah.
Like, I love that RX-8 over there. I would be so upset to lose that RX-8, not because it's an RX-8, but because of
The time you spent with it.
like going to Salt Lake,
Yeah.
having Elliot
Yeah.
put it together,
Yeah.
meeting folks who knew Bo Jackson. That was the most exciting. I didn't know, but Bo Jackson goes every year to the same Hoyt factory. Like, there's only one.
That's cool.
And he has his bow made. Joe Rogan goes there.
Yeah.
Cameron Haynes goes there.
Yep.
And Elliot builds their bows. That is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to that echelon of people.
Unless, Cameron, if you're not busy, like, early New Year, you want to come up and sit in.
He'd probably like to hear my tree story.
Right?
I'll tag him in the post. I've actually, you know what? Anytime I ever
Tag
message
Cam
Cameron Haynes on
Keep hammering.
Instagram, Cameron was always nice enough to message me
Chat
back.
back,
And I
yeah.
did write him a big thing about inspiring me to get into shape and the
Yes.
walking stuff.
Yeah.
And Cameron Haynes sent me a big message back.
I
So
still think his
Nice.
video of taking that monster elk in the mountains is one of my favorite
He is
hunting videos
just
ever.
the dopest
Absolutely
hunter
amazing.
ever.
Double taps,
Hey, you know
70
what?
yards. Like,
shout out to Jolly Roll too.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
shot his
yeah,
first deer this week. That
Yeah.
guy's
Nice.
lost 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And went with Cameron Haynes and
wild.
Hell of an
Bo
artist.
hunted his first deer ever.
oh really?
So if
Didn't
you
see
guys
that
are
one.
He did his
looking-
first like a half marathon or something recently,
Yeah,
didn't
crazy.
he?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good for him. If you guys are still looking for like last minute gift ideas for Ian, anything black walnut, cutlery, bowls, cutting boards.
I can hook him up with a pretty sick coloring book
Ooh.
if he wants a
Ooh,
coloring
I
book.
do.
What's the paper
do.
made out of? Walnut?
Yeah, definitely walnut.
That'd probably
Walnuts.
help me pass the time between
Oh,
emails.
When we do the next room with the wood panel walls, a nice black walnut stain.
Yeah, you guys are the worst.
Just gonna poke them and just twist them.
Everybody, you guys are like, oh, this is really funny until it's Wednesday and I haven't slept yet.
I can do it because I know that me saying it's not the same as other people coming at you because you know where it's coming from.
If you asked my mother the other night when that 1.5-year-old buck between Little Britain and home, if you guys had ever heard that conversation,
Bless you.
you would change your opinion on me.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
You'll be fine, Lee.
Oh man.
You know what?
Love you, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm probably more nervous about the phone call I'm going to get from her
I'm
than the
surprised
phone
it's not
call I'm
ringing.
getting from the other side.
I'm surprised it's not ringing.
No, she'll wait till we're off.
Well, we've called her
she's
on
not
air.
rude. Yeah, we did call her in there, and she dropped F-bombs, and we're never calling her again.
You should have known that.
Final thought.
Final thought.
Oh no, I have to tell you what my week's
go,
up.
go.
Oh,
sorry.
what do you got? You're doing something?
We have our annual dinner with Santa Claus tomorrow night.
What?
Ooh, big guy gonna be there?
Absolutely.
Nice. Can
Yeah.
we come?
No. No.
Are you ashamed of us, Craig?
No. No.
Liar.
It's our annual dinner with Santa Claus.
Beautiful.
We have to go and
Nice.
talk and see how Ollie's been all year.
Ollie, the
and
kids are excited.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ollie, the man. You guys were matchy today.
He
Yeah,
is,
we were.
Blue and
he
yellow.
is pumped.
Good.
for Christmas.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Nice.
You know
is
what? I
just
don't-
jacked.
I don't know that any kid brings me as much happy as watching Ollie in his underwear. Tell me how his day's going. like
Living life to the fullest.
oh
that guy.
my
Can't
God,
keep closing the
like 100-mile-an-hour everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
when
yeah.
you finally in your like all the time in the group chat, Craig will be like, "Hey, it's Ian," and Ollie will be like,
Hi guys. Hi guys.
"Gone."
What's going on, big man? Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's joy.
He is just.
What'd you say to him today? Oh, glad you kept your underwear on today.
Yeah, I think I did say that.
Yeah,
Good
you
to
did.
see you.
You
Good to
did.
see you have underwear on
Look at
today,
you.
Ollie.
A little
I-
overdressed, are we?
You know what?
Ooh, we're being fancy.
I think that if we could all just take a little bit of the world always living in,
man.
we could all make our world
Oh,
a
boy.
million times better.
Right?
He's
got a lot of
always
joy in him.
smiling.
Oh, he does.
He
He does.
just
Oh, yeah.
loves life. He loves seeing everybody.
Good kid.
Yeah.
He's so like
Genuine.
You could give that kid anything, he'd be so appreciative,
Oh, yeah.
so excited.
He'd hug you.
Like, oh
You should
my
see him when
God,
Hug
give
you
him
and hug you and hug
Pepperoni
you.
pizza.
loyal too. I got a feeling.
I got like 3 hugs.
I
in the
got a
garage the
feeling
other
that
day.
if you got in a tough spot with Ollie and Ollie knew you,
He'd bring a shovel.
he wouldn't leave you.
No.
I don't think he'd run away on
No.
anybody. I think that he would stand.
This is gonna
If
suck.
you're one of them
Okay.
punks picking on him at school, you have to deal
Oh,
with me
you-
too. We might deal with that next
He's
week
got
on the
uncles.
show.
Just saying, he's got
Yeah,
uncles.
and
He,
not very
He's got
happy ones.
Ollie's got a fan base.
Him and I swung into Dave's place yesterday,
Yeah.
and we were in the garage.
Let him bring a dog to school.
And no, I think he hugged Dave.
This is Titan.
What, 4 times?
Three times
Nice.
at least. Yeah.
Just-
Oh yeah. Just
But you
came
know
over.
what?
I'm like, hey,
There's
what's up,
not
buddy?
very many hugs in the whole world that are as tight as an
Not like an
Ollie
Ollie
hug.
hug.
No, he's,
That boy can grab a hold of you, and
Oh, yeah.
like you can
What's
feel
funny-
the love in it.
What
Oh,
was
yeah.
funny about that is when he did
he's
it first.
genuine.
Yep.
Gives me the hug, and like I'm used to my kid doing it, right?
Yeah.
So she'll just hug me, and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll just keep
Not
doing what
all.
I'm doing, and she'll hug.
Your lower
He
back
wouldn't let me
doesn't
go.
crack.
If I didn't hug him back,
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
he'd
Oh, yeah.
still be on my hip.
Yeah.
You know
He's
what I
like
mean?
hug back.
he's like
Yeah.
one of them fur traps, right? Like it grabs on, and it like the answer is not to pull it apart; it's to put more pressure,
Yeah, yeah.
right? You got to really give her into
Yeah.
the big
You know when
hole.
you're sliding on ice, you got to power through the slide, right?
Yeah.
Don't slam on the brakes. You
The
pump
beauty
them and
of a kid.
accelerate.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was putting him in bed the other night, and I always like I'll lay down with him in his bed and whatever. We'll read a book or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. You put them to bed.
He put his arm around me. He's like, "Thanks for being my buddy, Dad."
Oh.
And I was like,
Oh, jeez.
tugging at the heartstrings here.
Well, lots
Right?
of times,
You're crying.
lots of times you'll be in the group chat talking, and he'll just like
Chime in.
snuggle in.
Yeah,
Yep.
He'll just
Face
snug-
about an inch away from the phone. What's up, guys?
What's going on, big man? Yeah. He's got a good filter
Yeah,
because he hears some things.
Oh,
yeah, he does.
yeah.
Sadly,
How about you this week?
This week we are, and I'm going to pitch something here a little bit.
Yeah,
but
let's hear it.
We're continuing distribution of our annual 2025 Christmas coloring books, which
No
is why
way.
I brought it up.
yeah.
So it's full charity. Mm-hmm. All proceeds go to Snowflake Meadows Dog Rescue.
Yeah.
Up in Minden. So that's where we got Tracker, my partner, and actually most of our dogs come from there.
No way.
So she's building a big kennel system to help the dogs, and we're actually selling these on donation.
Oh, nice.
That's
So we're
awesome.
distributing them all over Port Hope. You can get them through our company at Canine Security. They're awesome. They're
No way.
awesome. So
Is it the Tracker morale patch or was it the Titan morale patch? I put one of them on my plate carrier.
Titan's morale patch is just the dog.
Yes, that's the one I put on the
Tracker has the other one, but we're redoing all those patches for next year too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
cool, man.
We got a lot of work coming up,
Yeah.
but the coloring book right now is the big thing. You've seen them.
Yep.
As I punch my microphone.
Craigie could,
Craig has a
looking
couple
at
of them,
your,
actually.
your handwriting, you might need one of those actually. Stay in the line.
Stay in the lines.
I will say there's a really sweet surprise on the very last page of that coloring book.
It's a picture of Craig getting bit.
Where that's the summer.
Oh
That's the summer calendar.
Do the
In
face,
my
Craig.
head, I just saw like the outline of that picture of you with coloring it in.
From the GoPro on the dog.
Your Blue Jay shirt on.
Little word bubble.
That'll be the Canada Day
Was
coloring
that
book.
that was probably your bravest moment of the year, eh?
But what is
Good for you.
You're gonna tell
That
us
was a
what's
good
there?
day.
Is it
That
a
was a good day.
surprise?
So
Nope,
it's
don't wreck the surprise.
No,
Yeah, well,
but it's a
I'm asking.
rewrite of a Christmas classic that
Aw.
every male out there that is into any kind of, it's kind of like us. We'll
Okay.
appreciate,
Okay.
100% appreciate, and it's awesome.
Well,
Nice.
I will tell you this. Mr. Daly, if you would like to come with me, I would like to buy you a coloring book,
Coloring
even
book.
though we don't agree on things.
Casey.
I would like to purchase you a coloring book, so you know where to find me, and we will go to Dave's house, and I'd like to buy you a coloring book for Christmas.
Casey, here's a thought for the week.
Yep.
Pet me.
How you doing, honey?
Just pet me.
Right?
Give me love.
Strangest dog ever.
She's not
My best
spoiled
friend.
at all.
She's my best friend.
That
Right.
dog is
Other than Tracker,
that
sorry,
dog
Casey.
is beyond spoiled.
I love Casey, girl. Hey, baby girl.
Final thought, Chris.
Final thought. I'm going to reiterate what I said a couple minutes ago. That's her tail.
Okay, go lay down.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up. Take a breath, people. Take it a little slower. Don't be in such a rush.
Enjoy it.
Absolutely
Enjoy
enjoy it. Try
Enjoy
and
the
find
people.
time. Exactly. Thank you. That's my
Yeah.
point. Try and spend some time with the people that matter. Make time. Take a breath. It's not all about money. It's not
Thanks,
all about
Maxwell.
all that nonsense. Don't turn it into some commercial crap that.
Don't have a Hallmark Christmas.
Yeah.
Have one from the heart.
Yeah. I'd be okay with getting nothing as long as people make time. That's my
Yeah.
takeaway.
Yep.
Craigie.
Enjoy the food because it's only getting more expensive.
Oh,
Yeah,
turkey,
wow,
turkey,
yeah.
turkey.
Like enjoy it all.
Yeah.
Enjoy the time with your family.
Yep.
That you don't see a lot.
You can't
Yeah.
get it back.
No, you can't.
No.
There's no redos, no retakes.
Yeah.
You get one shot.
Ooh, I got a good one.
Oh, go.
Ooh.
Treat your family like you treat your walnut tree. It could disappear at any time.
Ouch.
Yeah. 1 minute's there.
And that's your last time on the show.
Ooh, you know what, guys? It's been a good run. I'm just going to take the flamethrower and I'm going to go.
You might need that. Careful that around his trees. He's kind of touchy about them.
My final thought. I can't even say my final thought, but I want to
Sure
say
you can.
this.
Maybe you should.
No, but you know what just went across my mind? My mom is probably just shedding her bricks right now.
As your attorney, I advise you.
Sorry,
to be very
Mom.
careful.
Yeah, exactly. You
Sorry,
know what?
Lee.
I'm with you guys. I would like the Christmas season is coming up. Like when you're panicking at the mall to buy stuff and you're worried about swiping that card because you're not sure if it'll even go through.
Don't do it. Leave.
Don't do it. Like there's like man.
Nobody's gonna remember the crap
Nobody.
that you.
Yeah,
No.
don't
bought
just
one
buy crap
Christmas.
to buy crap. And like, sadly, like kids don't need everything. They're gonna be all right.
They'll be
and
better
and,
off if
and
they
you know
have
what? Just be honest and understanding, and like it's not something to worry about. Like
Take your kid out for a day on the hill sledding
yeah,
instead of buying that G.I. Joe.
or sit
100%.
down
I
and
aged
watch.
myself
I
a
can
little
tell you
bit,
that
but it's
every
okay.
Christmas Eve, for about 15 years now, and I had to spend a Christmas maybe in my late 20s alone, and I was on the brown sauce, and I
Not
stumbled.
milk. It's Christmas Eve.
I stumbled across the
White
movie
Russian, at
"It's a
least.
Wonderful Life,"
Oh boy, how'd that go?
and you know what? It was awesome. And I don't have very many Christmas traditions, but every year since I watched that movie, and it re-sparks my everything. I just feel so much better when I watch it, and I go, I've skipped over so much, and you know what? I got everything I need.
So on that point, real quick before we wrap up, that's your Christmas movie,
This is my favorite movie of all time.
Muppet Christmas Carol. Love that, and Die Hard. Those are Christmas movies.
Craig? The Very Ice Fishing and Fisherman,
No,
1986.
National
no,
Lampoon's
no.
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, that's one of them
Ooh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Little not there.
Christmas Story.
Oh, my mom likes Christmas Story.
where are you gonna put that?
BB gun?
Bend over, I'll show you. You got a lot of nerve. I wasn't
I like
talking
Four
to you.
Christmases. Four Christmases. Fred Claus is pretty funny.
Okay.
Elf's classic.
Elf.
I knew you were
Yeah,
gonna
gotta
Elf.
watch Elf.
Yeah.
Okay, we're deep
Uh-oh.
now into every movie ever. The dog's had enough of the podcast. She won't lay down anymore.
All right.
The dog's pulling my headphones off.
Spotify, rate us, review. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It helps us a lot. And drop a comment. And I can't even tell you guys enough. Thank you for coming along on another magical carpet ride.
One more show before Christmas.
One last one.
Yeah, it'll be a big show next week before Christmas. And you know what? Something crazy that probably happened in my life. We can talk about it next Sunday, 8 o'clock. Beer League Outdoors, OnPoint Podcast.